The guide's the weird guy that we had to leave the room for, and then they heard something different.
Okay.
If succeed, go to Snow Mountain. Elder awaits us and will guide us to the Red Gem.
Okay, we should take a long rest though first. Grutz is in death's door.
Yeah, no, we should rest because
gotta get my level of exhaustion. I gotta get my level of exhaustion gone too.
Okay, I think how's our camera angles? Are we good with our cameras?
Everything looked good.
All right,
We just gotta wait for the go-ahead.
you have the go ahead.
I don't know.
Is everybody ready to go ahead?
I need somebody
I personally am ready to go ahead.
Wait, do we have a question of the day?
We do.
What was it?
Oh no!
It's,
Not prepared.
What is something your character
Oh no!
Cannot do right.
cannot do right.
No matter how
No
hard
matter
you
how
try.
hard they try.
No, we're not starting with Grutz, are we?
Yeah, sorry for me either. One more time?
What is something your PC cannot get right
Yeah.
no matter how many
I
times it
knew it.
tries? We're on.
Yeah, I think the problem. Oh, we're on. Oh, hi, hello, good evening. Welcome back to the League of Roses. Is everybody happy?
Yeah.
Everybody excited to be here?
Yeah.
Everybody ready to fight?
Full on
Yeah.
sandwiches.
And ready to win. We
I'm
went to
so
see
Deadpool.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
It was good. I recommend it.
So we're all
I give it a 9
pumped
out
up.
of 10.
But yeah, really, that high. That's good.
It's awesome.
Well,
It
it's
was
not
good.
very hard for me to hate
8.5.
movies.
That's true. You like
I'm a good rating movie.
Alvin and the
movie.
Chipmunks
Yeah.
3, as I recall. Yeah,
Solid 8.5.
8.5.
B
It's
plus.
Still very good. Still very good.
B plus.
It was my favorite movie of the year.
Yeah.
So we're looking at, sitting in front of us, the Sky Blue Rose, who is a group of monster hunters, and right now they're in Barovia. They are a part of the League of Roses. The League of Roses is a group of different groups, and they're all given the name of a colored rose, and they're all organized by, at first, Van Richten, who wanted them to go out to all the domains at Ravenloft and get rid of all the evil and contribute to the goodwill of society, making every place better, providing and collecting all of the bad magical items or any magical items and bringing them back so they did not fall into bad hands, providing all the funds that were collected, giving that back so they could be redistributed to good people of Ravenloft.
Oh, so
Many
now
of
all
the-
of a sudden he's Robin Hood, huh?
Yeah, now many of the
Yeah.
groups
Change the canon.
easily
change
and
the lore.
quickly were rather encouraged to do that, and they used to rank themselves by how much they gave back and how many evil people they defeated. Unfortunately, the White Rose, which is what started as, didn't seem to follow that. They were more interested in how much they could gain for them personally themselves.
Yeah, wait.
That's
Just-
how good. I mean, that's like the most.
I will know.
Which
my
team?
character gave
Here's the
away
question.
all of his money. to
Here's the
build
question.
block.
Here's the
He
question.
did. It did. A lot of
Here's-
money, good money was given.
Here's the question.
That's true.
That's true.
Which
You did.
team killed the Dark Lord?
Yeah, which team is killing
Oh,
the
you
fucking
know
Dark
what?
Lord? None of them.
Which
Us.
team?
No, okay,
Sure.
but I would like to say which team is the one that has destroyed multiple towns completely
Not us.
and
left
has
people
stolen
behind
all
in
of their
ruin.
money.
Not us.
That was the White Rose. We're the Sky Blue
Yeah,
Rose.
that's not us.
That's not us.
That's not us.
I think
We're
it's well
taking-
I
known.
think we basically
You know what?
turned down into
That's
poverty.
we're the Sky Blue Rose. What are you
You're
talking about?
definitely
Yeah, what are you talking
fire
about?
starters.
We've no, that was the White Rose.
That was the White Rose.
That was
We're
the
Sky
fucking
Blue
White
Rose.
Rose.
That was
Well,
That was the
you
White
did-
Rose.
And you did absorb, like some folks, like I forgot the name of the boy that came along with you, try to fight, learn how to be a
Oh, he
fighter.
turned into a skelly man.
Yeah, he got killed very quickly. Yeah.
By the way.
That's what he gets for being weak.
That was in the island. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't follow the tenets of the religion.
And Rudy, I think it was Rudy who fell in love with one of the girls on the island. She wanted him to come back, but little does she know, her man is gone.
No, that was Roddy.
Was it Roddy?
Yeah.
I
think it was
think about
Roddy.
her all the
I thought
time.
Roddy died from the mermaid.
No, that was Roddy.
No, there's Roddy and Roddy.
Oh.
So this was Roddy that.
No, it was
RDD.
Roddy died to the mermaid. Roddy was the one who.
Oh, okay, Roddy
Yeah.
was. So she's.
Yeah, but you
still
just
on
say
the
Roddy.
island,
Roddy Woodward.
pining for
Roddy
his
and Roddy.
return, never to be seen again.
Edward killed.
Anyway, we're now stuck with what is called the Sky Blue Rose, which was absorbed. Who absorbed?
He did.
The White Rose absorbed one of the members of the Blue Rose, while in
Two.
Barovia. No, he
Two.
was originally a member of the White Rose.
No.
I still say that.
Originally, I was meant to turn the Blue Rose.
But
He was
you,
originally
but you-
meant for the Blue Rose.
But you joined the White Rose.
He's
Remember-
Blue Rose.
Remember, for,
No.
for several
No.
for several
He
weeks. It's not an argument here.
he tagged along.
These are the facts.
No, he tagged
And
along.
he asked to be.
He's
joined.
Blue Rose.
You weren't
I
there.
hate to tell you.
He asked to join. He joined.
Ravenloft knew that we were doing a new map.
And then he defected to the blue side. So now you have what is called the Blue Sky Rose or something like that. I don't know.
The Sky Blue Rose.
So anyway, they're all in Barovia trying to figure out what the hell's going on. We'll get an update from one of our
Oh fuck!
players.
The camera fucked up.
Which camera?
Oh, it's not. One of them's not recording. That's why.
I don't think either of them.
I don't think
recorded.
either of them are.
Wow.
Well,
Did you start it?
I mean, I pressed all the buttons, so
Well, that's why it's not working.
I guess so. I blame you. You could have done it yourself.
Okay, well, we had a little technical
If you want
difficulty.
something done right, do it yourself.
Fortunately, we saw that very fast,
There you
so
go.
not sure what we missed, but hopefully a little bit of the arguing. Okay, so we will get an update from,
Ghost.
I believe it'll be from Sarah.
yeah.
Yes.
We'll get our weekly update, but
It'll
first
be
we'll
from
go
you.
around and meet our players.
Meet the contestants.
They, meet the contestants, find out what they do when they're not on camera. No, we'll find out about their characters that they play, and then we have given them each, well, they all have a personal question that they will answer for us based on what their character would answer. Okay, so having gone through all that horseshit, let's see who we can start with. I'm not sure who's prepared since we went to the movie earlier.
Well, I can do it first. I believe.
Can you really?
Yeah.
You willing to step up? or-
Yeah. I have the answer to the question
Okay, go ahead and
that the
start.
fans are dying for. Hi.
Yes.
My name's Richard, and I play the character Grutz Breaker. Grutz is a 6'2" half-orc, bar wizard blood hunter. I decided to add the blood in front of hunter, so they understood where I'm taking it from.
Uh-huh. Something
Yeah.
with fire too, right?
Yeah, well, blood hunting is a type of magic where you use your blood to cast hexes and curses.
And that generates fire.
Yes, so one of the effects is by cutting yourself on your chosen weapon, you can create a myriad of effects such as fire, ice,
Ah,
poison, or acid and stuff like
so
that.
you pick fire.
Well, what are most evil things afraid of, generally?
Oh, you
Fire.
can pick any of those?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. I didn't know you could pick any of them. I thought you always picked fire, so.
Oh, well, we fought plants and druids,
Yeah.
which use plants.
Well, I think cold works on druids too, but that could be debated.
Undead are usually good against cold, and we fought
That's
undead.
true. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, I interrupted you. Sorry. Tell us a little more about Grutz quickly.
Grutz is a bald, not balding, bald, middle-aged half-orc. He has a giant beard that has a mind that can be controlled with his mind and kind of has its own sentience. And within that beard is his gracious companion for this adventure, Piddlewick.
He hides in the.
Yes. Now remember, Piddlewick has a silver dagger, and as Grutz's trust.
Did you give him that? or-
Yes, I did.
I forgot that. Okay.
For the longest time, he's had a silver dagger.
So always inside Piddlewick, but he never gets in the way. You
No.
know, Piddlewick's that small. It's pretty small.
My beard's thick and it tangles around him.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
I knew he was there.
That's why you never see me use my beard anymore. It's because it's holding
Does the beard
Piddlewick.
hide your nipples?
Yeah.
Okay. That's sad.
I don't have my pasties anymore. That's why.
Oh, that's sad.
I
I
lost my
thought you always
pasties.
had.
No,
Aw.
you remember when I took them off when I was in the house? I forgot to put them back on.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
That's too bad. Which
Yeah.
house? The Burgermeister?
Yeah, in the village
Crest?
of Crest.
Crest.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I left it there. I'll have to
Well,
come back.
I'll
at
have,
some
to, I'll
point.
have to hide some somewhere for you to find.
Get some magic
Magic
pasties.
pasties.
Very quickly. Yeah.
They change colors. It's a mood ring.
Absolutely.
Mood pasties.
Yeah.
Oh my god, when you're angry, they turn red.
Red.
Yeah.
When you're jealous, they're purple.
Oh my
They're
god.
green.
They're green.
Yeah.
That's funny.
When you're
That's
hungry,
funny.
they're purple.
That would work.
But other than that, he's not wearing a shirt. He's bare.
When is it jealous?
He wears a loincloth.
He
right?
does wear a loincloth.
Is there anything under that loincloth? You
Oh,
don't have
yeah.
to answer that question. Oh. No, I don't mean his you know what. I mean, has he got underwear
Oh,
on?
well, you'll have to find that out when you look at
yeah,
it.
He has
well,
a
we're not
thong.
sure.
Look,
Yeah.
I have a tattoo on one of my ass cheeks.
You were fighting the tree roots last time and
Yeah.
didn't get hurt.
I hope you know every single one of my characters had a tattoo on one of their ass cheeks.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. What
Yeah.
does this one say?
Oh, you have to find out. when it's
Okay, we'll
revealed.
find out.
Yeah.
I'll have
You'll have
somebody
to have
else.
someone lift it.
Yeah.
See
Or
what
have
it
him
says.
fall. Next
Yeah.
time he
Yeah.
falls, it automatically shows his ass.
Yeah. Do you have only on your ass? Tattoo
It's only on one tattoo. Yeah.
Well,
But
one.
Edward also had an ass tattoo too.
As a barbarian, I would think you have a lot more like symbol.
Oh yeah, he's like tribal things,
Yeah.
but the thing on his ass is not a tribal thing.
Yeah, it's like a
That's-
it's like a
Yeah.
bird or like a heart.
It's like a
You know,
mystery
love
hunt.
mom.
You know?
It's a bird.
Yeah. Maybe it's a butterfly.
It's a bird.
Maybe it's a dolphin.
Maybe
Alright.
maybe it's a butterfly to show his soul. Yeah, a dolphin to show his softer side.
It's jumping into the crack.
What if it's jumping out of the crack?
Jumping
All
out of the
right.
crack.
What is something that Grutz cannot get right, no matter how many times he tries?
So you know how Grutz, even though he has a great profession, he's also an interior home decorator.
Yes, we know that.
He's very so you know the thing about windows. You want it properly aligned. You want it so you have multiple windows against the wall where they're perfectly angled to the edges of the wall. I'm always a few degrees off. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because-
always.
why?
'Cause I don't have anything to measure it.
Nothing to measure it. Uh-huh.
I used to use my whatever weapon I have
It's
to
pretty
measure it.
crude science
Yeah.
for you, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's always off. I've never once had a set of windows perfectly aligned. One slightly higher, a little bit.
I'm
that would
pretty
be
sure
fun.
you've never really even been complimented on
No.
your windows, have you?
In fact, it's not often I actually finish a window.
I don't think anybody said, "Oh, thank you for that window that you just created
I know.
in my house, in my hotel."
Who knows?
in
Maybe
my
when
town."
Grutz gives up his adventuring days, he'll actually be making new homes. Who knows? Maybe he'll remodel Castle Ravenloft.
Do you consider putting windows when you hit people? You're trying to put a window in the people.
Oh, the eyes are the windows to the soul.
Yeah. So you're trying to create more holes for them to see out
Maybe.
with your axe. But you don't use your axe. You use your swords.
I don't have an axe anymore.
Oh, that's why you haven't made any
Remember,
windows.
we got fucking robbed. I lost it.
That's right. That's not good.
Ever since, I have 2 magic swords. I just can't do the same as I used to do with wood.
You need to look for weapons.
Yeah, he needs a cool.
No, I
axe.
have bitchin' magic swords. But
Oh, you're happy with
But
it.
it would be so cool
it would
if
be
he had
it
a
would be
fucking
better.
awesome axe.
It would be better if I had an awesome giant axe, but I don't.
Is that your weapon of choice, axe?
Yeah, giant battle axe, a 2-handed one.
Honestly, I don't know where there is one in this game. In this land.
It's very
so,
sad.
Very tough.
The spear was the close thing. The spear disappeared sadly.
Yeah. And you could use a spear, right?
Yeah.
How are they still getting on me?
I don't know. You need to put the screen up and make sure. All right. Next up, we have who's next?
I'll
Our
go.
next victim.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I play 2 characters. The first one is N. He is an 80-year-old human paladin for his goddess Ezra, Lady of the Mist, and he has sworn his oath of vengeance for her.
Oath of Vengeance.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't realize it was a vengeful paladin.
It is a vengeful
Okay.
paladin.
What's he want vengeance on?
Uh,
Just evil?
vengeance for all the people that has been killed.
Or wrong.
It's like an
Or wrong.
oath. It's like an oath where you swear to. It's like the Avengers, right?
They avenged.
They avenge like people who had wrongdoing.
Yeah, I'm just sort of.
I have to
Yeah, exactly.
fight against the greater evil, show no mercy for the wicked,
Mm.
kill them try to get them by any means necessary, and then if I don't, I have to do restitution.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Restitution when you don't. That's interesting.
Or she
It's kind of hard to do when you have a bad back.
Or Anne can become an oath breaker.
Yeah.
That would make him bad. He's not a bad guy. Don't take the only good, lawful
I mean, it doesn't
Good
need to be a bad guy.
character you have in the group. And
It doesn't need to be a
turn him-
bad guy.
No, don't make him bad. Don't make him bad.
He
Whatever
could be
you
at
do.
least neutral.
All right. So with N, no, you don't want him neutral. He's a
Grutz is a good
paladin.
boy. Grutz is a good boy.
He's a
Paladin can
paladin.
be neutral. There's evil paladins
Yeah,
too.
what is something that N cannot get right, no matter how many times he tries, and it's got to be other than sex.
Reading.
Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah, can't
He
read.
can't read. He tries to read. He just doesn't understand it. It looks like a bunch of mumbo jumbo to him.
needs to have somebody to
Occasionally,
help.
he'll pretend that he knows what is going on, but he just waits for other people to give descriptions.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Does he read at all? Can he read basic?
No.
Nothing at all.
He can see pictures and kind of make a
Okay.
guesstimate.
All right.
Caveman art.
So he can't even do see, spot, run.
No.
Okay. That's not good. That's very bad.
You see the word run? He won't know.
He doesn't know.
Stop? Oh,
Does
he
he
doesn't
recognize
know.
the or a?
No.
Oh wow. No, not even sight reading.
Nope.
Good.
You have to use pictures with
How can
him.
you be a
Caveman.
clerical man and not be?
He lost it.
He
lost
has
it.
he has his Bible
Somebody
memorized
reads
by
it for him.
heart.
Yeah.
It's memorized by heart.
So it was like how stories used to be told oral.
Very
Oral
sad.
Yeah,
tradition.
he knows
Very sad.
oral stories, but he
They,
can't
they
read.
told it vocally. and he remembered.
Well, that's why you have the other people on the.
yeah, like
right on
Grutz.
the group.
Grutz can read.
Grutz can even
Exactly.
read.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can read.
That should make it.
To be
that should
fair, his
insulting.
intelligence
Yeah.
is like a 9, so.
Grutz
That's
is
not too
intelligent.
bad.
Grutz has 8 intelligence and
Yeah.
can read.
And can read.
Yeah.
Bad parenting.
Yeah, not very good.
Not very good. All right.
My second character is W. He is N's younger brother. He's 27 years old. He's also a human, and he is a witch, which is kind of a homebrewed class where they kind of deal with the spirits, imbue them, and take on like certain spirits to gain certain benefits.
Now, recently we've seen W just asserting himself, being more aggressive, more
Yes, he's been more
based
aggressive.
on a little feedback he got. So he's in the thick of things, not standing beside or behind his brother,
Yes, he is now fighting.
fighting everyone,
Coming out in the limelight. He was the
Leading,
saving grace for the group last
pushing
time.
ahead.
He gave everyone the heal they needed.
Everybody needed. Yep.
Remember, every hero needs a sidekick.
So, who is W's sidekick?
He's the sidekick that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought he was the sidekick to the group. He's kind of the group's, like...
He's like what the priest would have been to the group or the cleric.
Yeah. He's kind of the go get him team. Go get him, yeah.
What's your next character? Oh, I play a pacifist cleric. Priest.
I played with somebody that was like that. Okay, so what is something that N cannot get right no matter how hard he tries?
W doesn't know how to draw magic circles. He has been taught many times, and he just can't seem to get a grasp of how to do them. And so every time he's tried in his coven, he's just constantly failed.
So he gets the symbols wrong?
Yeah, he doesn't.
Okay.
He either doesn't draw the symbols correctly, or the circle isn't a circle and it's more like an oval.
Does he know what he's doing?
He has an idea of what he's supposed to do, but it just never turns out.
So he doesn't really know what he's doing.
Yeah.
It might help to read.
Yeah.
Talk to Ann about that. Yeah, that might help. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know for the team, right?
Yeah.
If he says, "Hey,
I need you to draw this magic
I'm going to
circle.
draw this and get us out of here." Yeah.
But it might not work.
Ooh,
He's
you
actually
know.
probably just as bad as the kid who was trying to learn teleportation.
Yeah,
in the
exactly. You
town.
might come out on the other side with your hand sticking
Yeah.
out of your ear. Yeah, that would not be good. All right, next up we have.
Mike, I play
Really went with the weather with it.
Describe him.
well, he's got 20 charisma, so he's got the Giga Chad jaw.
What is that? What?
He's
Is it
the
sharp?
Giga Chad jaw.
His jaw's so
Yeah, he's got a
sharp that
very
he can
sharp
cut
jaw.
you.
Is that like the Henry Cavill shot?
What did
Yeah.
you call it? A Giga Chat?
Yeah, he's a Giga Chad jaw.
What's
He's
that?
got the Giga Chad.
Giga-
Well, there's a beta
Is that something
Chad
on
and then the
YouTube?
Giga Chad.
I have you're speaking another language to me. That makes absolutely no
Like a
sense.
Chad Thundercock, you know, like he's got good looks.
Oh, Chad.
Yes.
I thought you said Giga Chat.
No, Giga Chad.
Okay, all right.
Giga
I'm
Chad.
sorry, I missed.
He's like a Chad but better.
Okay, yeah.
He's a Giga Chad.
Pretty.
His jaw. He has a good jawline.
But just his jawline.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, sure.
Is that handsome young lad?
Got glasses.
Like this.
He's got the
Incel
typical
versus
Woodworthian jaw.
He's very
He-
tall
he
for a
mews. He
typical weather
mews.
wizard.
Yes, he's
And
6'2".
skinny, right?
Yeah.
Is he skinny or is he
Yes.
strong?
He weighs about 120 pounds.
I never know anything.
God damn, that's
specifically.
No,
light.
no, he weighs more than
I was
that.
about to say, holy shit.
I don't know where
Fucking
I don't know
6
where
foot,
I don't know
120
where the
He's
I
pounds.
don't
very
know where the
thin. I think
stats
he's very
went.
thin.
Somebody stole my stats.
Does he,
Where's the stat?
Does he have any musical ability? Does
No.
He,
No, it's probably in
Does he
there.
It's
sing?
not in there. Everybody takes my stuff.
Does he
Oh
sing?
no, he doesn't sing. That's disgusting.
Well, other than the weather, let's find out. What is it that Rudy has? I've already forgotten what it is.
Is it?
No, that's.
He's
What is something
139
that Rudy
pounds.
cannot
God
get right, no
damn,
matter how
that's
he
a
already
skinny
tries?
He's a skinny boy. What?
What is this something that he can't get right, no matter how hard he tries?
Cooking. He just can't
Cooking.
cook. Couldn't boil a pot of water to save his life.
Okay. Well, that probably pains him because he doesn't want to hurt
It
the
has
water.
nothing to do with the weather. Why would he even bother learning?
Yeah.
His mom
There's
could.
no
makes sense.
point. There's no point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly. The weather will knock some apples down for him from a tree.
There you go. Yeah.
He'll
Why
be
worry?
alright.
Why worry?
There's no point.
Okay.
He burned water once.
So now you guys know who you don't want to make food.
Exactly.
See, you're learning. Don't give him any of your way. He'll waste.
He'll burn it.
He'll waste the way.
Yeah.
He'll somehow burn it.
He'll burn it.
Yeah, I somehow burned pretty powder.
Burning way. I wonder what that smells like. Okay, next up we
Hi,
have.
my name is Michael,
Finally.
and I play the character Lazarus. Lazarus is a warlock who made a pact with a Djinn, and it was a Djinn of the earth, which means he gets some earth spells along with the typical warlock spells such as Eldritch Blast, and more Eldritch Blast, and some more Eldritch Blast, and
Sure.
stuff like that.
Sure.
But he has, like...
You've used a lot of other stuff though.
Yeah, he uses other stuff, but he mostly uses Eldritch Blast because of the fact that warlocks typically only have 2 spell slots until they do a short or long rest to regenerate it. And let's see, description-wise, he has white hair, he has a scar running down his, actually 2 scars on his chest, with one of them running down from his cheek all the way down to his chest.
We learned a lot about him last time.
Yeah, and he had his arms is bandaged as well, his left arm.
Get that bandage off, guys.
That's
Gotta
not.
sneak
that's
up on him
not
while he's asleep.
concerned.
And for the question of the day, I was gonna say something like cooking too, but
Uh-oh, darn it.
replace it with relationships.
Sucks to suck.
He has a hard time building any meaningful relationships with people.
Interesting.
After his wife got taken away because he can't form trust with anyone
What is that
because how he
existence?
was betrayed and stuff like that.
So is this why he keeps himself distant from the group? He
Yeah.
kind of does.
Yeah, and that's also the reason why he's like the most hated one in the group too. Oh, he's the one that everyone.
Whoa, wait a minute. Why do you think he's the most hated
Well, we
one in
did-
the
you-
group? Whoa.
We did the.
Pretty sure
We
Reed
did,
is the most hated.
Fuck Mary
Fuck
Kill.
Mary
And
Kill.
he was like the number one on the kill chart.
That doesn't mean he's hated. That
doesn't
just
mean
means
he's
nobody
hated.
wants to fuck or marry him.
Yeah, that's all that meant. I
If
mean,
there was a
yeah.
tucking bed at night option, I would have put him
I
there.
don't put him down as he's not liked. I think he's maybe the least understood.
What if it was fuck, marry, best friend? He'd be in the best friend category. Technically, he
face
just
it,
ended there
yeah.
there by consolation.
I mean,
Really.
if you want people to marry you or fuck you, you definitely need
Yeah,
to be nice.
that's true.
Yeah, you definitely want to. You want to be more loving.
Yeah.
Maybe we're all just jealous of
It's
you.
kind of hard to figure out somebody named Lazarus is going to be very loving too.
Yeah, that's
Think
true.
about it, right? Okay, that's good. Thank you, everyone. Good job. All right, so now we're going to get a recap of last week,
Yes.
which was very exciting. Everybody
Very exciting.
involved, and it was a good
It was
game.
very climatic.
Very good session.
So we started last session. We were on Yester Hill, and our goal was to destroy the heart in the Guthias tree, and before the Wicker Man was brought back. So at first we were all kind of split up. W and Lazarus were fighting some Strix, trying to get the chanting to stop by the Wicker Man. Grutz was on his lonesome journey of destroying the heart, while just got like demolished.
Yep.
And then
And where was he?
he was in the Guthias tree trying to
Fighting the
destroy the
heart.
heart.
Underneath it, yeah, in a
Fighting
cave.
the heart.
Yeah.
Reedy
1v1.
was on his merry way to go help Grutz after leaving Muriel with the other druid, and then Muriel killed the other druid, and Muriel's like one of the keeper of the feathers. N was getting by. We'll just
Ann's
say
got
he
some
was kind of
problems, right? We'll say what his problems are. That's important.
he broke his back, so his movement was split in half. But then he also
Sprained his ankle.
He didn't
Sprained
break
his
his
ankle.
back per se.
He-
Didn't he strain it or
he
something?
strained his back.
Yeah.
And then he sprained his ankle, so his walking speed was also halved by that. So his walking speed was half twice.
He was pretty much.
So he wasn't able to move very much. But he was getting there. But then eventually he got help from the ravens, and he got help from a big raven to help get him to the tree. And while he was getting help, Reedy finally showed up to try to help Grutz, but found out that his spells didn't work on the heart. You
Reedy
needed the
killed the
spear.
priest.
He did kill the priest.
Reedy the priest killer.
He did kill the priest. That was with
Take
the
that
heart.
religion. Weather will always win.
And then W decided to make his journey to the heart as well to see if they needed help. And after they both killed both of the Strix, and then N finally got there, W got there, and then we destroyed the heart. And just in time before the Wicker Man was brought back to life, which would have been a very scary thing.
I was prepared if
Yes.
it did happen. Just so you all
And
know.
we found out Muriel is a were-raven.
She lied. She lied.
She did lie.
Which means there's a lack of trust.
Exactly.
We got the green gem.
How are you supposed to date her?
And
You can't
now
trust her.
the druids are trying to clear out the Guthias tree inside to see if there's like some seeker's reliquary that we're trying to get to. And they'll alert us when it's cleared out and purified. But we were on our way back to the winery to give them the green gem.
All right, so you basically have cleared up what's going on the other side.
Yes.
And you got a hold of the gem, the green gem. Who has a hold of the green gem? Do we know?
I think Lazarus, he put it in his
You
ring.
put it in your ring. Okay,
And he's
for
in his
safety.
ring, and W's wearing the ring.
Okay.
I thought Grutz was wearing the ring. I thought
No,
he was showing his
its
butt.
his fingers
My
are too
finger
big.
is too big.
Oh.
We decided not to show
I
that
think
my ass.
Lazarus and W are pretty similar in stature.
So at this point, all right. So you've got a level of exhaustion having been risen
Yep.
back from the dead,
Yep.
right?
Well, I wasn't
And does
risen,
too.
but once you're down, you also get a level of exhaustion.
N has a exhaustion, and he's also has
That's why we long rest.
1d12 of bleeding. His walking
That's what I was
skills
going to say.
half
You all
twice.
have continuous. A couple of you have
W
continuous
has
bleeding.
continuous
I believe
bleeding.
Was it W and N or was it
Yeah,
Lazarus?
W, N, and Lazarus.
Lazarus. You have continuous bleeding going on until you get some sort
Yes,
of rest.
1d6.
Remember?
Didn't we roll? Didn't
For him,
roll
you had micro roll for turns.
Oh,
Because having you bleed out like for the whole entire until I have a short rest is kind of
I didn't get a certain amount. I just was.
Yeah, it
told
doesn't make
to-
sense. You think you'd be able to just
yeah,
patch
or
stuff
like
up.
bandage yourself.
Oh, okay.
You think bandaging yourself up would stop the bleeding?
I think maybe I was just trying to help Lazarus because I thought maybe Lazarus was
A little low.
a little low.
Well, I mean, if you kept it that you would continuously
That's
take
okay.
that damage, you would basically be dead almost instantly.
Yeah, because once you're down, guess what? You're still bleeding.
So
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm
not
asking
bleeding, so you're gonna take
is if you're still bleeding, if you're going to leave, you guys need to just figure out kind of what it is you need to do, what you need to do at this point. So I'm just going to leave that to you
I
to
think
talk
we're
about
just
it.
gonna head straight toward the winery.
So you're going to leave even though you're bleeding.
No, we're gonna long
Oh,
rest.
I guess we'll do a long rest or a short rest here.
We should long rest.
Are
What
we
if
gonna
we
do
get
a rest?
accosted in the way back?
Is it? Yeah, we'll do a long rest here. I just wasn't sure if you guys were safe enough.
I mean, if anything was gonna come, it's gonna come
I'm not worried,
regardless.
So.
That's true.
What is the winery gonna save us from?
Okay, we'll do a long rest here.
Okay, so you're going to rest, and where are you going to rest? It's raining
The druid should know
We'll
a
rest
place.
inside the Gathias tree.
Yeah, the druid should have a
in that
place.
cave area.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, so you go down there, and Muriel's going to take off her cape, and she's going to lay it on the ground for who's bleeding. I think it was Anne, right?
N and W.
Both of them. Who's bleeding worse?
N.
She's going to signal for Anne to go ahead and lay there. She wants to try to make it as comfortable as she can, even though there's not. I mean, obviously, you're in a cave. It's hard ground.
Is there like coagulated blood on the floor?
All over the place.
Okay,
yeah,
W's gonna just put a pile there and
there's
sleep in
nasty
it.
stuff. Yeah, it's nasty stuff all over the place.
Grutz is used to it. I'm just going to sleep.
Okay, all right. So everybody's going to sleep. Lazarus, you're going to rest in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest
Are you going to
in
take a
there.
long rest or a short
Long.
rest?
Long rest.
Okay.
I only need a long rest for 4 hours, so after the 4 hours are over, I'm gonna head out of the ring and stand watch.
Okay. All right. There's not going to be any problems up here. The druids have become complacent.
Okay.
They're basically just trying to understand what's going on. They've gone ahead and given you the gem. So, as far as I can tell, they're basically, they're basically leaving. Most of them are going to go ahead and leave the area and just leave you alone. So we'll just say you guys bed for the night.
Okay, cool.
So everybody should go ahead and get back their
Heck yeah.
their healing.
My permanent health that depleted my
That comes
total
back.
that comes back. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And so Grutz, you'll lose your
Yep.
Exhaustion. too.
exhaustion.
Yep.
Everybody gets back whatever points that they lost. Okay.
Okay, cool. Did you heal yourself up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I kind of thought we already rested, so I agreed to it.
That's okay. No worries.
I pretty much knew we were going to be resting.
I got all my spell slots back
I
too.
wouldn't have.
I was pretty low on those. I think I had one more spell slot left, and now I'm very happy that I have them back.
So Lazarus, when you come back out, you just pop out of your ring, right?
I pop out in like a safe area where I won't
Oh, you're-
break anything.
I thought it was like 5 to 10 feet.
No. It's like as close to the ring as possible where I would be in like a safe
Yeah,
area. So I'm not gonna like fall onto someone when I pop out.
Okay. No, yeah. Okay. And do you go ahead and take your ring back, or you
No,
leave the ring with
I'll leave it
W?
with him for now. I'm actually gonna summon back my familiar. It's been a few days.
Okay. How long does that take?
Let me get it. How long is a ritual cast of find familiar?
I think a ritual cast is 10 minutes.
Should we rituals or you tell
No,
me?
I think find familiar in itself has a.
Oh, it might be a longer
I would
one.
just look.
Yeah, I would look it up. I know W can do ritual casting, but it's like 10 minutes per thing.
Ritual casting is when you get a cast for
Oh,
free.
it's an hour.
You can wait an hour.
So you're going. It takes you an hour to cast it.
Yeah, but my long rest is only 4 hours.
Oh, then you have
Oh,
4 hours
so while
remaining.
we're still sleeping, he's gonna ritual cast.
So while you're doing your casting stuff, you look around. You can see N and W. N is laying on what looks like a cloth of some sort. W, I guess, is just probably sitting up, kind of with his head between his knees or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know that you lay down. Do you lay down on the ground to sleep, or are you sleeping on your bed? Did you make a nice, comfy pillow?
No,
with your beard?
I sleep on the floor.
Okay, all right. And Reedy is just...
Grutz ain't scared of a little blood.
Okay, well, it's kind of nasty.
That's fine.
But you notice that Muriel is not there.
Okay. I'm gonna wait until I finish casting my.
What are you gonna cast?
Imp.
An imp? Oh, you're doing an imp again?
Yeah.
You're not gonna do a pixie?
No, I'm gonna do the imp. I'm gonna have it get summoned again as an imp.
Okay. Anything anybody's going to do? You going to do anything?
Once my imp is back, I guess I'll look around for.
Does the imp just show up?
Yeah, after the hour of casting.
Just boom, it appears.
Yep.
What's he doing?
Mosquito.
That's your mosquito.
Okay. It might be that the top of that is open. I don't know. Usually that thing keeps everything out. I don't know.
Mosquito. I'm gonna spray my neck.
Okay. You want to try
He's
to
gonna
cover
spray
that?
his neck.
Okay.
Oh, I sprayed the living hell out of me, and one of them still got me.
Watch the face.
Yeah, don't spray directly on your face like that.
I don't know if that'll stay up. There you go.
Got me
That'll
right
help.
there.
That's
You
good.
can See it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bastard. Yeah, no.
Okay,
what was
so
that?
after you're done casting your ritual, you can do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around for Muriel.
Okay, so where are you going to look?
I'm gonna look outside of the cave.
Okay, all you have to do is kind of crawl up and you can look outside and you can see she's outside and she's walking around and you can tell she's basically on guard. So she's got a short sword that she's still got sheathed, but you can see that what she's basically doing is she's like patrolling, kind of moving a little bit of ways, looking around and coming back. So it's kind of what somebody would do that's on guard.
Yeah.
So she's basically guarding.
Okay. I'm gonna send my imp to tell her all is
Okay.
invisible, and then I'm gonna go back down to.
You're going to tail her?
I'm gonna have my familiar tell her.
Basically,
Okay.
follow her. She leaves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just follow her? Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna slump back down.
Okay.
And I'm gonna wait until
Roll
they
back.
wake up.
Okay, so is there anything else you need to do? I'm not trying to make this overly complicated. I'm just trying to give you any opportunity to do anything else you need to do.
No, I think that's all I need to do.
Okay, so basically all you can tell is that Muriel is, you can tell by the way she's looking, walking, you're watching her and stuff. You can see she'll be looking at stuff and she acts like maybe she might hear something and she kind of goes to investigate and she comes back. So you can tell she's guarding you guys. Okay? So, just check real fast. Okay. As you're watching her and such, you see the rain, you can tell the rain starts to subside. You can tell that it becomes daylight again as she's walking around, so it goes brighter outside. It's still misty, there's a lot of fog around on the hill. As it brightens more, she kind of moves out further, walking around and such, and making sure that everything is settled. Anything that you can tell she's very alert. She's very quick. Like when something happens, you can tell her movements are very like quick, almost like a bird, almost bird-like, obviously, because of her
Yeah, where.
she is. But she's able to like stay within the shadowy areas of the rocks and such, and so she's looking around. And she's checking to make sure that nobody's coming down the path. Nobody's coming, into that area where the tree is. And
Yeah.
such. She'll occasionally go out to where the channel is and go out there and look around and stuff. But
Okay.
you can see that she's very efficient in what she does.
Yeah.
She's obviously very good at sneaking around and moving around, and she's very quiet.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess while I'm waiting, I'll probably take the time to read Strahd's
Tom.
diary.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm just thinking that everyone. Sorry, I'm thinking everyone Twitch is probably think he's having like some weird mental
Yeah.
attack trying to
He's a
fight
mental-
fucking
Fucking
ghosts.
hate mosquitoes. They only go for me.
No, they did.
I've already been bit.
She's there. I've been bit
I'm
twice.
not sure what.
And I've coated myself in this fucking bullshit.
Mike,
over here.
I've been bit twice.
Good. Goddamn.
Thank you.
All
Sorry,
I can say
but-
is I'll try to replace that next week. Try to get another one. Try to rehang it.
Where's the mosquito vacuum or something?
There's
Where's
no
your
mosquito.
Where's your magazines?
Well,
Am I
I think
supposed to
it's
kill
What are
the
you talking
fucker?
about?
A gun.
Hang.
How do you kill the fucker? I need to kill it.
You'll have to use your hand.
Yeah, I know that
You have to be
fucker.
like the Karate Kid.
Oh, I can catch him easy
Okay,
now.
well, that's
I've got
like-
more than enough training.
I don't
just
have
need to
any
find-
magazines.
I just need to find a little bastard now.
I just needed to point it out because I'm trying to pay attention, and from this point of view, it's like,
Yeah. He is constantly on the.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Whenever there's one in our house, I turn all the lights on. I sit in
He
the middle of the
does.
fucking floor until the little fucker comes at me,
he
and
does.
then I kill it.
He does. He pauses the whole thing.
I will pause whatever
anything
video
we can do
game or
to help
anime
you?
we are watching.
Anything else we can do to help you?
Find it, kill it.
I don't know. It's not
Where
on
is
me.
it? There's no light in this
Looking
damn
at it.
place.
It was
and those
near-
aren't attracting.
Last
for
time
some
I
reason.
saw it, it was near my hat, which is why I started spraying my bag.
And when I was over here, someone messaged in the chat. I saw it and I lost the little fucker.
Okay, well, we can continue.
All right.
We'll let him do his thing. I just wanted
Yeah.
to point it out. He's not mentally insane.
Okay, so you wake up in the
God damn
morning
it.
and you guys tell me what you want to do. You just want to leave, right?
Yes.
Ready to
we'll,
go,
We'll
ready
get.
to-
We'll pack up and head out.
Yeah.
Ready to leave. Okay.
There's nothing like sleeping on a bunch of guts.
So, yeah, it's a mess of
I'm gonna
crap.
ask, I'll beat you for my ring back.
So you go
Oh, I'll
out,
give
go
it back.
through the channel. Mostly it's just a lot of mist and fog. The skies, the clouds are very low hanging because you're up so much higher. There is an occasional, like, off in the distance, there's kind of like, you can still see a little bit of lightning off in the distance. So you're just going to go back down the channel that you went. Muriel's asking, I assume we want to get back to the winery.
We got two
right?
choices. We go back to the winery, or we go get the other one real fast.
I think we should give the green one to the winery so they could start
No
producing their wine
Yeah,
first.
Muriel is kind of saying, I think
Yeah.
if that's okay, I think we should get this
We
one
should
back.
do that one
Better not
first.
get
Make sure it's
Sure.
safe. Let them start producing because
And if we're gonna head into the snow, we should see if they have any like gear.
Well, actually, I have a question. What is
Oh,
the
I'm used to the
winery's
snow,
plan
Andres.
on actually protecting the gem?
Yeah, how are they
Now
gonna
that you
protect
got
it?
back? 'Cause
you're
you guys-
asking Muriel.
Yeah.
Muriel's going to say, perhaps you should ask.
Because what's gonna stop Rahadin from teleporting
yeah,
in,
what's gonna stop?
Maybe you should ask
grabbing
Davian.
it?
Alright.
Mostly it's the fact that most people don't know it's there.
But the Rahadin
Yeah, but
knows.
They don't know it's there.
Yeah, but the people who would
Only
want
the
to
people
know,
that now know are still druids.
Strahd
And
knows.
Rahadin.
What's Strahd knows?
Yeah.
We don't know that Strahd knows.
Ryan was in
did.
your house looking for the gem.
They were looking for something,
And they
but
were
they
clearly
didn't.
working
They literally
for
just
Strahd.
They didn't find it.
They literally said they're looking for the green gem.
They didn't find anything.
Yeah, well, if they were working for Strahd, wouldn't they know that the druids had the green gem?
They do. They were looking for the last one. They didn't specifically say the green
How
one.
do you know which one they're looking for? Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know yet.
But they
The
looking.
Druids are literally looking for Strahd.
But it logically, if they're looking for the gem, the place the Druids thought they could have been in Rahadin thought was the winery. You put
Well,
it back in the winery.
Depending
they
on
might
how
go
the
looking for it.
winery uses the gem, maybe we can put it in a place that we know about but they don't know about, and then let the gem do its power.
Yeah,
at the
they would
winery.
clearly know if wine starts coming back out of that winery that the gem is there.
Yes, but they won't know where the gem is, and
Why
they
don't
won't know
you-
where the gem
She
is.
suggests you need to let Davian
Yeah.
talk to Davian Martikov about it.
Because she
It
wouldn't
is-
know.
It is their gem. They own the gem.
Yeah, it's their
It's their
gem.
gem. Are you
That's
thinking
good.
of not giving him back the gem?
I'm thinking of returning it to its rightful location.
Then
Which,
that would be Davian Martikov.
no, it would be with the Fays.
Where are they?
The Fanes, their temple.
Where are
shrines.
We know they
I
are.
feel
know
like,
one
but
of
if
them is.
all of them got taken because of Strahd in the beginning, he knows where their temples
Where do you
are.
know that they're at?
He knows where the one in Berez is.
Well, we read. He did read it. It's in the thing clearly that
What's
you
in the
gave
thing
us.
clearly?
The Thanes of where the Fae were, where the Chens.
Where are the
Fae?
Fae to give the
Then
give the gem?
we know one of the locations. The one he fucking.
Yeah.
By
Well,
the windmill.
one of the Fays is captured by Strahd, but the other two are still around.
And
That's
one
what
of
they think. That's
and
the
one of
lore.
one of the Thanes where it
Muriel
was
tells
originally
you
at.
that's a legend that one of them has been captured by Baba Yaga, and she is. That's just legend. Nobody knows that for sure.
Well, we're not talking about the Fae. We're talking about the
The Thanes,
locations
yeah.
where they originally were. That gave.
Do you know
the-
where a location
Yes, the windmill.
Yeah, but Strahd knows of that one.
You're talking about their
Temples.
ritual,
They're like
that
ritual
area.
grounds.
but they're not there. We're
No,
gonna
the
do
Fae.
that.
The Fae's not there, but the place where the Chens originally rested were the Thanes.
Yes.
The holy
Thanes.
locations, such as that rune circle. So it was originally buried underneath it.
So what are you going to do? You're going to go back there and put it there?
Back to its
Yeah.
right. That's technically the rightful place.
I will say Strahd knows where those are, though.
But he knows
Well,
they're in
we
the
gather
fucking-
all of them. I think if we can put them all back where they're supposed to.
If he gathered all of them, why did you get one?
I
No,
understand he gathered
he's
all
saying
of
if
them.
we gather them
gather
all.
all of them and return them all to their proper locations, it may actually give the Fae's power back in Barovia.
Okay.
Instead of using it for a winery that's just going to have the gem stolen again. Because you had 3 different people looking for the gems already, and 2 of them...
So Muriel's going to say to you, I thought you came here and you told Davian that you were going to bring the gem back to him.
Well, he didn't. He actually didn't say that. If you look back, he didn't say that.
Who didn't say that?
I said
Lazarus.
it.
So Lazarus is going to take it himself and go.
Not for himself.
I'm
I
gonna
am
say we
fine.
should give it to them.
I am fine... I don't think...
I think we should give them the gems, and then once we defeat the Dark Lord, we can go over discussing about where to displace
So
them.
what? We're gonna hand back the gem, get it stolen by the next crazy cook, so they can summon.
But you don't know that they're gonna
other-
steal it.
They already stole 2 of them. They were clearly looking for the last one at the farmhouse, and those druids are clearly probably mesmerized by Strahd himself.
What Michael's saying is it's not safe for it to be there. That's what he's essentially saying. And you know what? With what they've shown, it's technically not.
So Muriel says, they've had them for
A
centuries.
long time. It's
Yeah,
just
that
until
long time.
recent.
But that was
So
before.
you're following your thoughts, you're going against what we told Davian we were going to do, and then you're going to harm all the people of Barovia by refusing to have them have their wine, which is one of the positive things that they have in life. Why don't we let Davian understand? I'm sure he's not going to put it out somewhere where it can easily be grabbed. I'm sure that he will have answers for you
Yeah.
Fine,
instead of
I
you just
hear-
taking it and running away.
Well, it's not.
Yeah. I'm not even taking it and running away.
That's the argument.
Well, then I don't understand what
The
you're
2-point
saying.
argument is, for one, you're thinking he's taking it out of greed or something. He's not. First off, technically, if you're speaking on technicality and we rightfully own it, it's neither the blood and wine, it's neither the winery people nor any of the druids or Strahd. It's the Fae. They own the gems. They were the ones who rightfully possessed it. So if you want to go back to the timeline and who rightfully owned it, it would be them. So you can't use
Who
an
are you
argument.
talking to? I assume you're talking to yourself.
No, I'm just
Are
saying
you
out loud.
talking now? Are you meta talking now?
Are you
or
meta talking? You're
I'm not
talking
sure.
Muriel.
Oh no, I'm
Mr.
talking
Russ?
out in real life.
I think he's
I'm-
talking to
in the
Mariel.
game because I'm defending
You're talking to
Lazarus
Muriel?
because his argument isn't incorrect. Because Mario's argument she's making is that the blood and wine people are the one who rightfully own it. That's a false argument because it's almost like saying if they repossessed it, sure, but anyone can
What you're going
repossess
to
an
do
item.
is you're going to take it, you're going to make a decision on your own without talking to the people that have used it and owned it for the good of this land for centuries. And you're going to take it to wherever, the circle. Everybody knows where the circle is. And you're going to bury it or something.
His-
I don't
want
wanna
to
do it.
And then what do you think is going to happen?
The,
What will
well, the
happen to it?
potential from the story is that
Are you basically
go
just
talk
trying to
about
store
it.
it away
The
so that
potential,
nobody...
the potential of the story is that once we complete it, it will open up a circle that people can use to probably get out of Barovia.
That's not what it's been used for in the past. You're making
That's
a
what.
supposition.
No, that's not.
about
A
that.
That's not the supposition. That's what the text actually said.
It, as a teleportation to get out of Barovia.
Yes.
Where did it say that? You'll need to show us where it said that.
Go ahead.
Well, it didn't say out of Barovia, but it said
That is a
there's
supposition. I can tell you as the DM. That is a supposition on your part. I don't know whether it's right or not. I'm not going to pass judgment on it to say whether that's right or not. But there's no place that you've read that.
It gets you out of Barovia.
It
It's
basically.
okay. It's you coming up with the idea.
It's me thinking it because it mentioned it as a teleportation device. So where is it going to teleport?
Where was it mentioned as a teleportation device?
The face circle. The one kid was using the face circles as experiments.
He
to
wasn't
teleport
using the
stuff.
face circles. He was making his own circle.
Yeah, but he was
You're talking
basing
about
off of the
victory.
face
Now we're
circle.
arguing.
He was basing it off of the Fae magic.
I'm not here to. I'm not here to argue.
I wonder if there's like a maybe that has no like actual significance to Curse of Strahd, and that's just a little thing he had.
I don't know. He
The
had
book
to-
that Victor had, is that like a significant story part of this?
I'm sorry, I don't understand your question.
Because I think he thinks that the book that Victor had with the
Uh-huh.
teleportation stuff
He
is
just had
part
a
of the
magic book
Fae
that he
is
was
part
trying
of
to
the Fae
recreate.
stories.
It had nothing to do with face stories.
I think that's where
It
the
was just a-
confusion
it was just a
was.
book
Do you
of
think
magic.
it's a part of the Fae?
He was trying.
Michael,
He's
the
trying.
argument being made against you is, do you have proof of what you're saying to back it up?
He was trying to get
And
out.
if you do,
Yes.
show it.
He said that. He wrote it. He was trying to get a teleportation.
But I don't think that has to do with the gems.
You're putting
Fate
those
Circle
together.
mentions the gems, and then even
Show
the,
us.
I've read the book
you need,
either.
You need to show us.
You're
that
the
if
only
you
one
want
who's
us to
read
trust
it.
You on it, Michael. That's what I'm saying to you.
Good. Well, we're gonna have to dig through all that stuff for it. But basically,
Okay.
the Fate Circle thing basically mentioned that.
Well, Michael, at this point, why not? You give him
oh yeah,
the
we're
first
just
gem.
get back the gem.
If you want it back, you can take it back. Hell, if you can prove what you said is correct, I will help you take it back.
We can get back the gem. My only condition to begin with was that he has to prove that he can actually keep it safe.
But first, let's see how he's going to keep it safe. And if
So-
it's a dump,
But my
And-
other
okay.
thing is with the green gem. Do you know which location the green gem
It's
belongs
probably
to?
the forest location.
And
blue
we don't
one
know. We don't know
refers
where
to the
that one
water.
is, right? So why don't we let them
We
keep
do
the
know
gems
that
until
one.
we know where it
That's
is?
the windmill.
warehouse. I asked the one.
Yeah, but
So we
Strahd
know
would
it.
know where that one is. So putting it there would just make it easier for him to get it if he senses
well,
the
after we
powers
gather
back.
all of them.
I understand where Michael's at.
I understand. I think there's
It
confusion.
doesn't matter. Whatever you're stating, though, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter till we have all of them.
But I think it's
Just
okay if we
give
leave it with
him-
him.
Okay, I'm fine.
Take it back.
I'm fine with giving him.
And then you can take it back if you want to.
I don't even know if this is a major
Hell,
story.
and
point or if
I'm
it's
speaking.
something-
I'm speaking this out again.
It could just be a red herring.
I'm speaking this out again. If Michael really wants it back, I will kill everyone in the winery to get it back.
I don't know if I
That's
kill
out of
them.
game.
I'm not going to kill them. I can't, as my character,
That's out of
kill
game.
innocent people who are trying to help us.
That's okay.
But
That's why I'm chaotic.
I'm
good.
sure if we
If I
kill
believe
the
it's for the
Dark
good of it, I will
Lord,
do it.
I'm sure if we kill the Dark Lord, they will have access to wine on the outside, and then they'll be able to grow their own grapes, and then we can give the
It's just the argument, right?
Because we don't know if it's going to actually teleport us out either. That's the thing. If it
Well,
doesn't
well,
necessarily say that.
at the end of the day, one of the major arguments is they've had it for a long time, but they're not the owners of it.
No, I
The
agree.
argument
It should
is
go to
it
the
should
rightful
go to the
people.
rightful owners,
But I
which
think
is
for
not
right
them, it's
now,
the Fae.
I think the best part is to give it
you're
to
also
those
going
people
say,
for
why
now.
don't you talk to Davian? I'm going to say that you're talking about
Yeah,
this stuff as you're walking back.
because we should
It's a
talk
good
to him about
conversation.
it and actually bring it up with
You're
him
gonna-
rather than
you're gonna
instantly
say,
thinking.
I think you should talk to Davian. I think you should, we told him we were coming here to get it, and we were going to return it to them. And it's
Maybe
not like
he
they're
has
taking
some
it.
weird agreement with the Fae to be able to use them right now.
We'll see.
I think you should talk to him. Yeah, he'll know. He'll tell you. He'll probably explain. I mean, why did they have the gems in the first place?
Yeah, because maybe they had an agreement with druids or the Fae to take care of them.
A lot of this stuff Davian has not shared with us. She says, I did not know that the gem was there either. A lot of it's safety. I understand your issue. A lot of its safety was the fact that nobody knew it was there. Now people do know it's there. So you're bringing up a question of
They
can
lost
they
most of
protect
them. They lost most of them.
They actually lost all of them.
Yeah, they technically lost all of them.
lost all of them because they were, she says, because they were taken.
Which means they can't protect. Which
That
just
means
they
they can't
can't
protect.
protect
So
it.
you're going to have to ask him,
What does
about
this
it.
mean
But
to
before
protect
you make a
them?
decision to take it, because
I never
you
said I was going to make the decision yet. I just said that.
You did. You
You
said
did.
you didn't think you should return it.
I said I didn't think that they had the means to protect it. In which case, I wanted to talk to them to make sure that what they were planning on doing with it. Because my end goal in all of this is to actually return it back to the spots.
So by returning it back, would you not return it back to the winery?
No,
That's where it's been for centuries.
Michael's argument isn't to return it to the people
Why
who
don't you-
took it.
Why don't you let him?
It was the
why don't you let him
My,
answer?
my argument is to return it back to where it originally belonged. If he Gill of Strahd, then
Where does it originally belong?
the Fae.
The Fae.
How do you know?
We read the book.
You read all the books about it.
It originally belonged to
Did you read
three.
the book?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then you know why the winery has the gems.
To keep it hidden.
The winery has the gems for a reason,
To keep it hidden.
not just to keep it hidden, to grow wine for the lands, to help the people in the lands. That's why the Fae. You're making me speak before you get to Davian, but this is what Davian would tell you. They were given to us to grow the wines for the people of Barovia by the Fae. They're all three.
That's what I
given
was
to
saying.
us.
Like they were probably given
So
to them.
by returning them to the winery, you are returning them to where the Fae intended them to go. Now, whether or not they're supposed to be able to defend them or whatever, they can take them and bury them somewhere. His biggest. I feel like I'm talking before you got there, so I really want you to get to it.
I never read the book you guys are talking about, but I assumed the reason why they had all the gems is because it was given to them.
I read that specific book when it talked about the gems.
Just hand me everything.
Okay.
It should be one of the printouts.
We have like tons.
We probably should go through it and kind of throw out the old stuff that's not important
It's up to
anymore.
you guys. No, I don't think it's okay to keep all the stuff. I think it's all right.
Well, because we have stuff from like past things that doesn't have to do with
It's up to you
Ravenloft.
guys. You might separate it and organize it, but it should be a printout, and it should be easy enough, and quick enough to get to.
I think
It's
you
up to
passed
you.
one.
I shouldn't be,
Michael, I think you passed a book.
No, I did. Battle at the gates. Well, we continue on down to the winery when this is happening.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
you're
walk
strong enough
through.
and capable enough, you feel you're going to be able to. I'm going to give you back. You can take our ball and go.
It was never my intention to do that. It's just that I was going
You
to
can. You definitely can. They've admitted to you they're not fighters.
I don't want to take it from them. It's my character.
That's fine.
I can't believe
D&D isn't
the-
just
the
about
things
one
that
person
work
getting what they
right on
want.
top.
The piles get mixed up all the time
Yeah,
for some
Yeah,
reason.
I do.
Yeah, I feel like because they get moved around, so just different things gotta get put in different spots.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Well, I'm gonna forego any discussion of the travel back. I think that's good enough to speak to get you back there for sure. Let me go and find. Well, I'll just cut this from.
There's also the chance that
It's that hard to find.
Is it that one?
I don't know.
Oh.
It
I don't know
have
what
a
it looks
picture of
like.
I have to read it.
like a fairy or a woman on the front.
Yeah, he said she
I've
had a
already
picture.
told you what Davian would tell you. I'm surprised.
Well, there's also the chance that
It's at your guys' house.
Yes.
Oh, you might have taken it home.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe Drew has it.
Let me see on a chance if I happen to have a copy. I don't think so. I think I've given you all the books that I have printed out. I don't think it has a cover on it. No. I don't have it, so.
What's the ones over
I can pull it
there?
up and put it on the screen.
Yeah, maybe do that. I don't know. He said he could pull it up and put
Well,
it on the
I'm
screen.
planning on giving them back anyway. I wasn't going to permanently keep it because nobody in the party would let me to begin with. I was just going to make sure they could actually properly take care of the gem.
I know. We just kind of got into an argument before we actually asked them how they were going to take care
Yeah.
of them.
That's part of the point. Plus, like I said though, if whatever you want to do, there's no point in it until you have all of them.
Yeah, no, that's what I was
And
saying.
that's why does it matter if we have it or not. And like Drew said, if you want it back, just take it. Hell, I'll help.
Well, I was speaking as a Muriel.
Yeah.
There more than anything.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing that they could do. But the biggest positive they had was that nobody knew about the secret. I can't believe it's not there.
It's probably they probably took it
Michael, it's
home.
probably
Well, I
at
can't even
home.
find the circle paper either.
You probably
What's
took it home.
there's two books
Oh.
there, so
Michael, have you looked at all the books I found? Because
there's a couple of books with that one
I will
too.
also
You
I
want
can
to look real
add.
fast?
Yeah,
I mean, I
let's
know
have
what it
them
looks
look
like.
real fast.
Why don't we do this?
It's going to look like that, Michael, where it has that brown on the top. It doesn't have a cover.
Oh, so it's going to actually be like a book.
Like that. It's not going to look like a book.
Ravenloft.
It's going to look like that. It's going to be brown on the top.
Yes?
It's a book, yeah, like that, but it doesn't have a fake cover on it.
Alright.
Okay. You must have taken it.
There's 2 there. What's those 2?
Battle at the Gates of Solenki and
They're just the
Fall
stories of-
Ardenvost.
Oh, okay.
You guys, you don't have any of the ones
Why
on
would
the
you
chain.
take it home?
I think he wanted to study
Well,
it.
all the time when we got given it was at the end of the
Session to
session,
read.
so you said to take it home and research it.
Yeah, but I didn't think you guys ever did. I thought
We
you
did.
could just read it here.
I took those ones home.
We
The
did.
Fall
You
of
did?
Ardenvost and stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's how I knew that we needed a skull for one of the quests, because it says once you return the skull, it'll bring light to the darkness of the area, and the description here
Okay.
says bring light.
I didn't realize you guys were taking stuff. That's okay. It's good.
I don't think I can
Let me
find
see
anything
if
here.
I.
Drew might have it
I
as a
can't find the
PDF.
yes
You might have it.
circle document.
Let me go out on the internet and get it.
Alright, this is on the.
Oh, I might have found
Did you
it.
find it? That's it. Let me see the front. Let me see it. That's it.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, I'm gonna close this. So what do you want to do? Do you want to read it, or do you want to just skim through it very quickly?
I think he's gonna skim through it or read through it, maybe.
Yeah. I'm skimming
Okay.
through it.
It's not that long, so
Blah, 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 blah.
Like, I'm sure the reason why they have all 3
Yeah, they
gems
don't
is
mention that they
because
gave it to the family. They said they gave the chant to Wild Ravens to protect
Can I
it,
see?
but they never mentioned that they gave them it to serve wine for the people of Barovia.
So they gave it to the Ravens. Then the Ravens
Yeah.
might have gave it to the winery, which means
At the very end, they say what they did with the gems.
what's up?
It's like religion.
I wish I could find the face
Yes, we can.
circle paper.
That little that
Like they-
decoder.
Yeah, the
Uh-huh.
Rickle.
You must have that,
Yeah,
but I can provide it again if you need it. Okay.
Yeah, I need it.
Because your copy is decoded.
Yeah, I can easily probably re-decode it.
Okay.
Because the Rickle page, one of the people went missing, and the only clue we had was that log with a face circle on it, with one of the face circles on it. Because the one kid was researching ways of using the face circles to get out of Barovia.
weren't there also a circle at the top of Yesterhill? That they were doing that fucking ritual on to cast the.
Yeah,
the
that was something that they'd drawn in.
Oh, okay.
They were basically sort of arranged in a circular area. Is there anything you see, Sarah?
Richard Street's not using a free app called Nextdoor. You should
just
join
that
too.
one of them gave the gems to the Wereraven, and one of them gave them to a wizard who lived in the tower.
Which is probably the tower we
And
went
the
to.
other one apparently has the
Strahd.
blue gem.
Apparently Strahd has the blue gem because
Yeah.
I think it kind of references that the events of Perez happened because Strahd had his soldiers steal the gem at the
Yeah.
So via that lore, on a technicality, they did the Fae gave it to the Wereravens, the wizard in the tower, and one got stolen by Strahd. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
At least from what this story says.
Yes.
So somehow all the
So then,
gems.
for some
somehow
reason,
they got all three of
all
them.
3 of them were given to the winery,
Yeah.
Yes.
which means it was not the Fae, technically, or the owners of it. And the other question is, who gave the one Strahd took to the winery? Was it Strahd who gave them to the winery?
Yeah, maybe.
They wanted that. What was
Which
the
makes
most
it even
expensive
more
wine?
spicier.
which is why I'm confused that she's saying that they entrusted it to them.
And
Because,
what did you hear Rahadin say? Do you remember?
He's looking for the green. He's looking for the gem.
yeah,
He
he's
said,
looking for.
Where is it? Okay? Did he ever say, where is the green gem?
No, he never mentioned.
the gem.
And that's the reason why I was suspicious
Right.
that he
Okay.
might have already knew that
Okay.
they already had the green gem.
Okay. You made a supposition there. I really didn't want to say this, but trying to help you guys understand a little bit.
Yeah.
I like your suppositions and
So
stuff.
basically,
That
what
is
he's
a
saying,
supposition
it's
on your
not
part.
necessarily that he's looking for the
He
gem.
did not say he was looking for a gem.
He did mention he literally said.
He said, where is it?
Oh, so basically one of the.
So I will say nothing in here talks about teleportation of the gem.
No, the face circle thing.
There's
It-
another article
okay.
on Face Circle
Because
that
this
mentioned
one
it.
just says it's supposed to help farmers with their plants.
No,
No,
there is another one
Ritual.
that I looked at that specifically
You have
mentions
to, you
Face
have to
Circle.
produce that. That's a whole
Yeah.
different thing.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
That came on very early in the game. I can reprint that
Yeah.
for next week.
And that talks about the Face Circles, and I remember reading
And it
through
mentions
it.
the three Fane and how you have to restore the power in the faith, which that mentions that.
It does mention something to that regards of restoring the power to the Faint.
Yeah, which
Using the
would be
gems.
returning the gems to the
Rifles
Faint.
to the rifle owner / spot.
Someday, when we talk, after all of this is done,
Oh, you know what
we will
though?
come back to what this discussion is right now.
Yeah.
Okay? Because the parts of the puzzle, okay, that you're supposed to be assembling and such, because of your little fiend, you jump the gun on something with your fiend. And so that has put you into this sort of argument without knowing everything.
I will say
so that's good.
it
It's good on
doesn't
your part,
state
it's okay.
anywhere that Strahd got the blue gem, but they just said the gem was missing. So there's no implication that he had it.
I think the reason why
Because
they made
it
that
says
implication.
that
There's
the reason
Well,
why
right here, hold on. It says the mountain and forest fae dug up their gems together and went to the fae in stone circle on the shores of the river near
There's a
Berez.
book about Berez.
There's a
Yeah, I
book
know
about
there
the-
is, and I read the book, but it said that the stone was already missing when they got there.
Oh.
Yes.
So maybe I'm wrong about that.
Because Strahd's book also talked about it in the book of Berez, and it said the stone was missing. So
Okay,
they
so
destroyed
maybe
it,
it
but the
was-
stone was already missing at the time. And so was the Fae, which the Fae, maybe
I
Baba
think the
Yaga has.
reason why
Oh,
Michael
Baba
made
Yaga.
the act well, Baba Yaga is
Because
with
Baba
Strahd.
Yaga has the blue one.
It is with Strahd. Baba Yaga.
But I don't know if Baba Yaga's with Strahd. Do you
Yup.
guys know that she is? She's working for him?
I think we wouldn't be in this realm. That's
I
evil.
don't. To be honest, I don't think a lot of the evil people are technically working with him. I think
I
they're
think they're
just
all
working in the
influenced by
land.
him.
They're influenced,
Let's
but I
go
don't
ahead.
think they're all.
This is great discussion you're doing. Let's go ahead and get back into this the game, because what you're talking about, we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about it a little later as we go. Okay, and not very long, so that's
Okay.
good. Okay. So you come marching down the road. It's taken you about 4 hours to get back. Muriel is just taking you along the regular road to get back to the winery. And so let me. Yeah, there we go. Let's just pull up just an image of the winery. I'm just going to play this as we go. So you come down the road, and looms ahead of you. There's no more pumpkin-headed scarecrows, but you can see already that a lot of the problems that were with the vines and all of the things that were on the ground, the growth and such has changed, and the vineyard itself, even just in one day, is already looking much better. The building, it seems like it's not as engulfed by all of the vines and things like that. Everything is dying off of it. So as you come up, you can come right straight to the front door, or you tell me you can go to.
We'll go to the front. Oh, I'll go to the front door. I don't know what
I was
everyone
gonna
else wants to do.
to sort of the positioning of it. So this is kind of where the front door is right here. So you're gonna go ahead and knock
Yeah,
on
I'm
the
gonna.
door.
Unless
Okay.
I don't know what you guys want to do, but I'm gonna go to the front door.
Yeah, we can go to the front door.
So the front door opens, and it's Davian, the old man. He's got his staff, his old staff, and he looks at you wildly. He's like staring at you. He says, "Oh no, you're back so soon." He says, "Not even a day later. I'm glad you returned safely, but it must have been more than we imagined, huh?
Yeah.
More difficult
Certainly
than we
was.
thought."
I thought
Oh, we defeated them.
I fought a giant fucking heart.
We did destroy a heart.
You are successful?
Yes.
He's looking at you and he says, come in. Oh my goodness. So fast, so quickly, I cannot believe
That's
this.
the pale blue rose for you.
So everybody
Sky
is
Sky blue rose.
sky
This is
blue.
why
I always get
this
mixed
is why
up
you're
on
not the
them too.
leader.
I don't know why I keep thinking
So he
pale blue.
looks at you and he's looking at Muriel and he says, "So this winter splinter, what's this?"
It was a giant like straw man that they were trying to build. Yeah,
They're
big
trying
twig
to
guy.
bring a vampire back to life.
Yeah,
into
there was a
straw man.
vampire within the tree on Yester Hill, and they were trying to
Yes.
put him into the Wicker Man.
The druids have created this.
But they
being.
were being mind controlled
They were being mind controlled,
or charmed per se.
altered, charmed.
It is not really them. Then.
No, so
They're
after
chill
we
now.
after we destroyed the heart, which I think the evil from the heart was trying to go into the druids, is what convinced them. They went back to normal and they had no idea what was
Yes.
happening. So I don't think you have to worry about them anymore.
He looks at you. He says, "You think they are then?
Yes,
They are passing now."
yes. So
They didn't attack us after.
So they planted a tree. The tree got possessed by the spirits of their ancestors. One of them was an ancient vampire who kind of took control of the tree. Said tree mind controlled the druids to make them take the stone so they can use the power of the stone to
The
create the gem, yes. To create
Great life.
to create a wicker man to come to
Yes.
life, to which the soul of the vampire will inhabit.
He says, "You all look perfectly healthy."
Oh, we
I
rested.
I nearly fucking died.
Really? What was it always happened?
We were actually done sooner, but we needed to rest.
Muriel says, "Yes, it took everything they had."
Mm-hmm.
She says that Grutz there. He
I went down.
I had to fucking do it by myself for him.
W was down. She says, Lazarus flies, to battle Strix. She says, Weatherman takes down dead undead.
That's right.
Takes them all.
That's right.
And
The fiercest
Davian
warrior
says,
of them all is right here.
And the gem?
We have the
I'm
gem.
gonna pull out the gem out of my ring.
He's going to look at you and he's going to take it. He's going to take it?
I'm gonna say, what are you gonna do now to keep the gem safe?
Immediately you accost me?
Well,
Well,
Did you not go there to bring the gem to me?
I want to make sure
Muriel's
before.
looking at you like,
look at it this way.
already.
Do,
What's the problem?
look at it this way. Did you not see what we were talking about happening? That was because they knew of the gem's existence. That's the only reason why the Wicker
Nobody
Man.
knew of the gem.
Now everyone does.
Who is
The
everyone?
druids do.
Druids.
Strahd
The
does.
devil does.
Why does Strahd know? How does he know?
Rodden was asking about the gem in the basement.
He says, I know nothing about Rahadin in the basement. I don't know anything about that.
Well, I do.
And what did he say? What did
He
he
said
do?
he said the gem isn't here. Like he was looking around for the gem.
To my knowledge, Strahd does not know of our gem. He would not know of our gem.
He clearly
Davian
does.
says, the only people who know about my gem are me, my son, Erwin, and that is all.
And all the druids.
All the druids.
And the tree.
Somehow they found out.
Strahd does.
Well,
He deny
the-
it,
the
and then
basic of the
Robert-
knowledge-
You're saying the druids got this
The,
knowledge
the base,
from Strahd?
the basic of the knowledge is now
the
the
druids,
secret.
the druids and Strahd, they are
They
not
were
close.
clearly with a vampire.
They're
Yeah, but the vampire was once a druid, and I think the vampire wanted vengeance on Strahd.
I don't think so.
But I think the vampire wanted to just
The Wicker
destroy
Man
the
statue
whole
is
thing.
in the image of the devil.
Yeah, but I think that was just a depiction that they had for it.
No.
Well, how do you know anything about this Wicker Man, this Winter Splinter? How do you know anything about him and this tree? How do you
Ancient
learn
druid said it.
Who?
An ancient druid dude said it.
He told you?
Yeah.
He described this?
Yeah.
Did he tell you anything more about Strahd and the gem?
We know where to go to get the red one.
Did he say where do you go to get the red one?
We have
You know where
to.
it is?
It's in Winterlands.
He said Snow Mountain.
Yeah, Snow Mountain.
Who said Snow Mountain?
Some
Ancient druid.
and seer druid told
Yeah.
us about to meet him at the Snow Mountains to acquire the red gem.
Who?
I don't know his name. He never told us his name.
At Yester Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mariel was there. She saw the guy too.
I didn't hear that.
I did.
Muriel's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
It says the druid cursed. Druids are cursed. They can't shapeshift. Frey tree on burial ground, trapped into the dead spirit, is a druid who was an ancient druid. He was corrupted by dark power and became a vampire. He
That's
wants to seek
Gothias.
vengeance.
That's
and-
Gothias.
Yes, and then heart needs to be destroyed. Use the spear. If you succeed, go to Snow Mountain. Elder awaits us and will guide to Red Gem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, I don't know where that is. I don't know. Snow Mountains could be any mountains. Any of the mountains. So what do you want from me?
I want. How are you going to keep this?
It's a very simple question. Where are you
Obviously,
putting
we will. Now my family knows about it. Nobody else knew. So
it?
obviously, we will
And
keep
now
it
we
safe.
know it, and now all the druids know
So
it.
I could go anywhere in this land and bury it in a hole, and I would know where it is, and no one would be able to find it. Right?
Technically, anyone with detect magic could probably find it.
This whole area would be magic.
Yeah, I think it affects the whole area.
I'm going to toss the stone over to the guy.
You're just gonna toss
yeah,
it
I'm
to
going to
him.
toss him to him, and I'm going to say, if you lose that, if that gets taken from you again, I'm not helping you get it back.
All right, fair enough. I want to say thank you for returning it, but if I lose it again, I will not come to you.
All right.
I will definitely not come to you.
I'm fine with that.
I would not expect you to do it twice, to help me twice. How's that?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just not willing to help a person.
Why did you help in the first place then?
Because it was the right thing to do. I'm not willing to help
Oh.
someone who's unwilling to learn from their own mistakes.
Basically,
You're
he's saying
casting aspersions on me before you give me a chance to even.
Yeah,
defend
why are we
yourself.
being aggressive against the
I
guy
just
who's
asked him
scared?
how he's planning on keeping it safe.
I
and
don't
he
know
didn't
yet.
answer.
You are the. First of all, I have to have gotten it back. I've had it
It's
in my
like
hand
we-
for 15 seconds.
I will say, we just walk into the house
Yeah.
and the first thing we do is ask him and accuse him of
Before
not
you
trying to
even
keep
hand
it
over,
safe.
you accuse
We
me
need a
that
little bit of time to
cannot
tell
defend
him and
not
talk
take care of
and
this.
then be nice
Of course,
about
this
it.
is- this
well,
is a
why
livelihood.
don't you
This is a
come?
livelihood.
Why don't you
Why don't
come up with it while we get the red one, and then we come back. You can say your great plan of protecting it.
I don't think you know where the red one is.
Does the gem need to be on the land with the grapevines?
Then don't.
Yes. Would we be able to bury the gem somewhere? We'll only tell you where it is. No one else
Why don't we
will
tell
know.
no one where it is?
And
Why
it will
don't I
stay
bury it
within
and
the
not tell
thing.
anyone where it is?
That's fine.
That way,
I mean,
wouldn't
I
put you at
don't-
risk.
I don't think they'll find out where it is unless they actually dig through.
They will literally dig in the walls in the house.
Michael, it's acres of land.
Yeah, fine. I'm okay. I'm okay. But clearly they don't.
You show a large level of distrust, yet you are willing to help me, which I am very grateful for. I haven't even had a chance to thank you, but yet already you accost me and say, although I've had this gem for decades and have produced all this wine
Yeah,
for
but you
everybody,
lost 3 of them within a span of like how long?
and so you blame me. Most of that is because of others'
Well,
factors. And now I understand.
Well, if it's under your protection, it is on.
Have
your
you ever done
protection.
anything wrong?
Well, the only thing
Have you
I'll
had to learn from
I
your
have,
mistakes?
and you know what? I
Then
have.
I will learn from my mistakes. But do I need you telling me?
But you don't have any
Well,
plans.
we're the ones that found it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna get into this.
I'm
though.
not.
gonna argue
I don't want to
about
be mean with him. You guys are being so aggressive.
What do you think, Mike?
I think we should just let him have it.
That's what I've been trying to say.
I was gonna let him have it. All I
I don't
asked
see
him
it.
is how he's gonna keep
Michael,
it safe.
it doesn't
I
matter.
don't think
He
it matters.
Let the winery
Okay.
fucking burn
Yeah,
down.
okay.
Plot-wise, it doesn't matter. If
Listen
this
to me,
was real
Lazarus.
life, it'd be different.
My use for it is not selfish. It is for the protection and help of all
If this
the
was in
people.
real life,
We
maybe
produce the wines
it
that
makes
make
more
everybody
sense.
happy. You
But it's
are
not
a
real
person
life.
who's
Yeah.
lived here your whole
I
life.
think
you should
We
know.
did the
it
fucking
matters.
mission.
Yeah.
You know that this
is not real life.
This is what makes including
Yeah.
Strahd. If he takes this from me, I cannot produce wine for him either. So I question why he would come to take this from me. Except, of course, that he does not know that it's what's helping me to produce my wines.
Well,
This is the first
until
time
now.
I've been without, and now I have not been able to produce anything for the last few weeks. You came here at the right time. I foresaw, I did not trust you. I did not believe in you, and you have proven me wrong. But now you come back and you say you don't trust me, and you don't believe in me. What can I do to
I will say I've never
regain
said
that?
it.
Hmm?
I've never said it.
Really, what worth
But
us
it's
keeping
implied.
mouth shut?
And yet I have all my life dedicated, and my family's. We did everything we could to defend this place. We did everything we could to keep them from taking it. We stayed here. We hunkered down. We are not fighters. I have told you that. I totally agree. And now you have taken away from me the opportunity,
Yeah,
if something
we'll
else
see.
is a mistake, for me to go to somebody I would trust who has already proven themselves to me.
Out of
This is why I don't
Sorry.
trust and prove and open up to others.
What?
I wanted to ask a question out of game.
Go ahead.
I'm very confused just because we were told that the red gem was with Baba Yaga, but the little video you let me and Grutz hear, not them, told us it was in Snow Mountain.
Yep.
So is there a mistake that we're just confused on?
There's a mistake because you're believing everything you hear. You can't believe everything you hear out game.
So we can't
you're getting red
believe the
herrings.
stories.
You're getting other things that are fish that are hooks.
Okay.
And it's okay. It should be confusing. It's supposed to
Okay.
be confusing. The thing that is, again, this is pieces building. I don't want to ruin it for you because it's very complex and complicated. But yes, you guys are on the right track. You're ahead of yourselves from where you're supposed to be. Let me tell you that right now.
I feel like we're behind because we've only
No.
gotten one item out of the
No.
list of things we needed.
Because what is happening here is, again, this is, I don't want to wreck this for you, but you're being built up to be able to handle what's coming now at you. Okay, so you came into this
Okay.
area. You're supposed to be learning about all of the peoples and the areas, the lore and stuff, and you're learning this stuff. And that's why I said what level are you at? Because now you're going to start. You already got the tone, right? Things are going to start happening here.
Okay.
Things are going to start
Okay.
happening. You went through all the horse shit to level you up, to bring you up.
Okay.
Believe me, you couldn't go after these people. Look at what
When
you
we
just
were.
where you just
Okay.
were. Yeah. In fact, you went to Yester Hill at level 7. You're supposed to go there at level 6. And look how much problems you have.
I mean, technically, it's only 2 level 7s, level 5s.
That's correct. That's what I balanced it with.
Yeah.
Plus, I had N having issues that I didn't account for. So while you guys are dodging stuff and doing things, I am too at the same time.
Okay.
So, but because of, and I'm not taking anything away from it, but you're on track of some things that you're supposed to be getting further down the road, but you got way early. They plant them in there, so if they plant them in there and you find them, that's the way it goes in.
Basically, what I was going to tell Michael is, basically, fuck, I just lost my train of thought. I had it on my head.
I think we're all following paths of red herrings. That we've
There are
got.
some red
I don't
herrings.
think what I have is a red herring.
No.
Not everything is a red herring.
I think the gems would be useful. I just don't think right now.
Basically, my point is we don't need to hold on to the gems. We can get them anytime we want.
Yeah.
Why not leave it with the winery? There's no.
Well, I thought you guys
downside.
already talked about
We
it.
decided.
I already
Yeah.
passed in the gem.
Yeah. I just think we shouldn't be so aggressive
think
with
The
everyone.
Hold on.
only thing I only asked
The
one
only
question.
all he asked was, "How are you planning on protecting it?" Which is
But the way you
something-
you don't immediately walk into
which-
someone's house.
but that
and be like,
is-
I really
that
walked in and
is-
asked for
I
the
think,
gem.
Here's the
I think
thing.
Michael's playing
But
this character.
Yeah, he
also,
is.
if you separate it, if you look at it
That's
this
the way I
way,
look at it.
just by one random fucking spirit having the gem, they were about to wake up a fucking 20-foot giant monster that was probably going to be on fire and shit that would have probably destroyed a town or two.
That's true.
Basically, what he's saying is, how are you going to protect it so something like that doesn't happen again? Because if we weren't there, God knows what would happen to the town.
Yeah.
A lot of people probably would have been dead.
Yeah.
And it's
no, I know.
technically the fault of the people
So do you
who
want
held
me to
on to
answer
the
that
gem.
to you as Davian Martikov?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. What Davian would say to you is, for 10 decades, the gems have been hidden and nobody knew about
But
them. But that kept them safe. Now it's changed. I understand that. Give me the opportunity to make it safe again. You are implying that because they were taken, I cannot take care of them.
I mean-
and I did take care of them for centuries.
He
and
did
one of
take
the
care of
things
them for a long
that you can
time.
take
Yeah,
care
but-
of them by taking care of them is, instead of to fight for them, which you are normally used, we use subterfuge. We keep it so people don't know anything about them.
But then my question, why didn't you go about hiding the other gems once they started going missing?
Because we didn't know that somebody knew that there were more gems. This was taken from me by my family. Someone in my family. I explained that to you. Erwin took it. That doesn't mean everybody else knows.
The first one was
Right?
taken by Irwin.
Yeah.
Well,
That's what he
technically,
believes.
That's what he believes. It was taken by him.
Have you looked? That's we can't confirm.
But
or
we can
deny
always
that's
go
the
talk
reason.
to Erwin, you know.
Michael.
You have yet
I
to-
trust Erwin more
But the
than
thing is also
shopkeeper.
it's
I mean,
kind
I
of
do
like
too.
you got to go based on what the character
And you
thinks.
gotta go by where
So
you're
I know,
at.
I'm
right
going
now.
off of what
So-
my
Plus,
character
plus,
thinks.
it's a game.
So all I am saying to you as Davian is you have to
You're
give me
real-lifing
the
it too
chance
much.
to fail.
Yeah.
Alright.
You are
I-
supposing that I will fail.
then
I did that to you.
My-
I did that. I did not believe.
Michael's going off the fact of like let's just put anything in perspective. Say if you're a captain of a ship and your ship gets
Everybody
wrecked.
understands where his
He's
concern
saying,
is.
but his concern
We're all
is
concerned. We all understand.
if the captain fucked up,
we
the captain
understand
usually
that.
gets consequences, heavy consequences.
I'm sure-
and usually they're never put in charge
What you
of that
are doing
again.
is you are saying,
That's what he's saying.
oh, your first failure after
Three failures.
First
Three
failure
failures.
after decades.
3 failures actually.
Now you come out of nowhere, pass
It's-
judgment
it's
on me,
technically-
and you're going
technically-
to take it away.
technically-
That's pretty heavy on
Technically,
your part.
it's not 1 failure; it's 3 failures
All right, 3 failures.
in a row.
I am a failure. I'm a huge failure. Does
'Cause
that make you
that's
feel
technically-
better, Grutz? Grutz?
No.
Does that make you
You're-
feel
I
better?
just want
I'm
you to
just
know
being
that my
honest.
characters are not in on
Yeah,
this.
I'm
They're on
I'm
my
just being
side.
honest.
I understand.
I'm playing devil's advocate and defending him.
Do you want the gem back?
No.
No, you can keep
I don't want
it.
the gem.
Then why are you arguing with
The
me?
only simple answer I asked is what you're planning on doing to protect it now. And if
He said it.
What does it
I
matter?
buried it
no,
somewhere.
and he
We're
said
in
that.
the quest. Why do we care?
And basically, the point
It's not gonna go away.
is this is a game and we don't give
Yeah,
a shit.
fine. I'm okay with it.
If he loses
I
it, he
like
loses
the fact
it.
that you're passionate about that and whatever. I don't know how to explain to you. Give me a chance.
This is like
I'll give you a
gaming
chance.
outside of
Although
the game.
I would ask you, your judgment is
If it was
harsh.
real life, it'd
but
be more
I deserve
understanding
it.
if you act like that.
I deserve it. Are you listening? He's saying, I deserve it. Your judgment is harsh. You are right. I am wrong. I will do better and I will make sure that this does not happen again. I do not want to have to call upon you for your help. Of course, I actually do.
Yeah, technically you do. You'll have 2 more.
Technically, I
Yeah.
do. But that is not for me to determine. It is for you to determine.
What? Why don't we roll to see the likelihood of it getting stolen again?
Okay.
No.
Now everyone roll.
Much of
Now
a-
everyone roll.
It's never going to be stolen.
Now everyone roll all of your dice.
This is gonna get
Why
stolen.
did you get to roll it?
Because I did.
No, I
Everyone roll all of your dice,
I'm
and
not
then
gonna
one
lie,
person roll a
guys.
1d4 to
I'm
see
in the
that
mentality
number.
of once we get the gems, I'm pretty sure they're secure
But see,
because of that's how the game is. I'm sure we're not going to go on another quest.
I certainly believe they're not going to get stolen, but I'm going off of my character. And my
Michael's
character
role points
does
harder
not
than we
care.
are.
So how can we...
Because if you
Move
think about it,
forward.
Sarah,
Have him pull out a
technically-
magical spell of ultimate protection.
why
or
not?
something? Goddamn.
why not he make a vow he'll die if they get stolen again or something?
No, I'm fine.
Make the guy commit seppuku
my
or
only-
something.
What kind of hero are you?
No.
That's not me. I don't give a
I'm
shit.
not saying any of that. You guys
I
are
don't give a
misconstruing
shit.
my word. The only
No,
thing
I get
ever
what you
asked
mean. I
is,
get what you mean.
What is he planning on doing?
But I want to also give you the credit. You're just throwing some random thing at the DM, and he's trying to come up with a way to say what he's gonna do to keep it a secret, right? He probably
Yeah.
needs a little bit of time to
I
think
know,
on
but
it.
if he's just gonna go back on, oh, my family protected this for generations, so it'll be kept safe when literally 3 times in a row it got
like-
stolen.
I was gonna say something.
That doesn't build confidence in a person. He has to say, don't worry, I'll keep it in a hidden place that no one will ever find it.
Don't worry, I'll keep it in a hidden place where no one can
Plussing,
there
find
you
it.
go.
and plussing technically, if we never stopped it,
No,
he would be
originally
the
he
cause
said
of the
his
whole
family had
town
been protecting
dying.
it for,
So he technically did majorly fuck up.
But to be fair,
That's okay. That can be your opinion. That can be fine. That can be your opinion. I
To
think you're
be
being
fair-
convinced by
Okay.
Lazarus.
I
But-
will say,
No,
I
I'm
think
defending.
I
I'm
think
defending
3
him.
That's okay. You can be
mistakes
swayed by
within
him.
centuries, hundreds of years isn't a bad
If
thing.
it happens in the span
There's-
of it, but it's a
There's
trend.
things that have been safe for hundreds of years that got bad that should be changed.
They wouldn't have
if it
been
fucked
safe
up.
with
But,
anyone.
okay, but doesn't it mean that there's something wrong with the current?
Realistically,
person protecting it?
Strahd could just come down and take it. Does
Yeah,
he?
that's why it's a shitty idea just to keep it in your house.
No, I know, but,
But
if
Michael,
you give it to
here's a
anybody,
fun point. Why don't we take it? Why not Strahd appear in front of us and let's die to Strahd and he can take the gem?
My plan was never just to keep the
Then
channel.
what's the point?
only thing
Well, the argument-
why are you guys fighting?
I'm not fighting
I
with
was
him.
always going to let them
I'm not
have it.
fighting with him.
My only question
You
was
guys don't need
how
to raise your
they keep it safe.
voice.
Michael, the whole
okay,
point
it's bad.
I'm
No, I get
It's
it.
passionate.
the whole point I'm making is there's no fucking point.
There's no safe
the
place
devil
for
can
them.
take it from any of us if he
There's
wants
like
to.
legit no
So
safe place
there's
for
no
them.
reason why you should give a shit if it's safe or not. I don't give a shit. I'm playing devil's advocate to support you so you can get your opinion out, not to
I-
shut you down.
all I'm saying-
Grutz doesn't give a
I
shit.
think we should go back into game and talk. everybody understands your position.
Yeah, we understand your position.
I'm not
We're not
attacking you.
attacking you. I'm just trying to get the argument to end.
I'm trying to move on.
I think we're trying to get it to end.
No, I'm trying to get it in too. I'm trying to say, okay, let's just move forward. So
Okay.
people keep bringing up arguments. I'm like, all right. All I needed was like, yeah, better keep it safer, not like the.
That's what he said. He said originally. You can bury us, so nobody knows what it was.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's what
He may not have
That's
heard
what
it.
anyone fucking
It may
said.
not be on the level that he wanted.
Originally, all I heard was my family has been protecting it for centuries. And
That is an excuse. That's like
an
saying
excuse.
it's like saying in regards this organization is protecting this, but then this happened. Well, then of course you have to change
But
something.
then you have to give that organization a chance.
Yeah, and I was
learn
really.
from
That's
That's
what
what he
he was
said.
waiting for.
He did say
Michael
that.
didn't like the defense of my family has been doing this for a long time. He didn't like that because that's
Michael
a that's a
Red, white, or
Lazarus?
blue?
or Lazarus. Well, of course it's the
She wants
player
a
as
Mountain
well.
Dew, but she
Oh.
wants red, white, or blue.
Come here, you little guy.
Okay.
You want blue?
I agree. We spent way too long on this. I would have just been fine if it just said, "Yeah, we're."
No, it's okay.
We're
All right.
protecting
Now we
it.
gotta
He gave it to
now we
him.
gotta get him out.
He just wanted to
Don't let
move
him
on.
hit any of the chords.
It's already been hit.
I think everyone started attacking
Is it
me
in?
for.
Well, not to.
It's your fault. You could've-
I said do.
all you had to do do what?
I
do
said she
do
wants
what?
Mountain Dew, and then I asked her
I
what
don't know
color,
what
red, white, or
Did we
blue.
restart?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
What are
restarted.
you doing? Reading mail?
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Let's see if we can get back to this. Okay. So
We're on a fresh start. We're like,
let me
okay,
do the best I
cool.
can to say, words cannot express the depth of my gratitude. You've done more than return a simple gem. You've restored hope to our land, and it will breathe life back into our vines,
Okay.
ensuring a bountiful harvest.
Now,
So come on in and let us celebrate
yes.
your actions and your.
Now, as the secretary or the writing person to the Sky Blue Rose, I would like to make a proposition for you, as I am the businessman.
Or are we sending wine to Chives?
Can we
as part
sit?
of our...
Yes, we can sit down and I will discuss my proposition for
Yeah,
you.
let's sit down. And,
20%.
And,
I don't need money.
can I express my deep gratitude for your service?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, there's
We would
many
like
ways to
help
showcase
you.
gratitude.
We would like to help you to relax. We would like to get you out of your clothes, clean your clothes. We will clean what you have on you.
Okay, Grutz
We
is
will-
dripping.
We will allow. Go ahead. We will
I'm going
allow
naked.
you to take baths. We have barrels in the back where we can pour you some. We will create some hot water for you, and you can bathe. And then we will have a feast. We will enjoy some food, and then we can talk.
Yes.
Okay, so let's just say they do that, because let's just
Okay.
move along.
Yeah.
So you're in the tubs. They help you to relax. They bring you some wine, some of the new wine. They said we have, you notice two of the boys are gone. Dag is gone, and both of the boys are gone. Davian says, they're already delivering the wines that you restored, and that we have bottled. Thank you very
Perfect.
much. Okay. Does anybody have any? I don't think you have any issues. Okay, so they're going to give you some of their clothing to put on. It's sort of baggy stuff, but it's not. They're going to take N's armor and have you take it off, and they will polish your.
Oh,
armor for you.
awesome.
Holy shit, it's been a long
Okay.
time since Grutz had a shirt.
So he's going to ask you up to the meeting room, and he's going to call for food and wine, and he's going to raise a toast,
Yeah.
and he's going to say, "I wish to celebrate your triumph and your resilience and spirit for the land, and our lands face great evil. It is your courage that has allowed us to now endure, and we thank you so much for this and this gift, and we will cherish the return of this gem." He looks at Lazarus and he says, "We will defend this gem. It will not fall into the wrong hands again.
Okay.
If I need your assistance, I do hope I can come and turn to you if you are still here.
Yes.
Hopefully you will be gone from these lands yourselves and will have escaped. But in times of need, I now know who my friends are. I have never trusted anyone outside of my family, but I now trust the Sky Blue Rose. And I need to earn your respect."
Don't trust the other roses.
What other rose?
No, you could trust the other roses. They're just not as good.
Well, The blue rose.
Oh, okay. You mean like you?
Like orange rose. They like to steal the
I
credit.
thought you meant roses that grow. And I was going to say we have no roses here.
No.
Yes. Okay. Don't trust them.
They're a
No,
bunch
you
of
can
bitches.
trust them. They're just not as
They
good.
steal our credit.
They take credit when due.
You will get all the credit.
We will finish the job. They will do a half-done job.
Yeah, look at the blue rose. They're dead. They're vampires.
The blue rose lives with you.
He hid.
He hid.
What?
Well, it's okay as long as he's here. I'm sure.
What do you mean I hid?
I understand he
What
was
were we doing?
instrumental in the victory.
Your people were turning to vampires.
Oh, they was already vampires. I was in a different town, remember?
I believe
I thought you said you
your
ran.
concerns for
No, I
me,
ran once they
my
attacked me.
family, we will earn your respect.
How dare you?
Right?
All right.
Really, one of
Give
us
us the
does not
chance.
run from a fight. But he
I
can
still
win.
am concerned about your concern about Radin. None from Strahd have ever set foot in this winery, to my knowledge.
Oh, he
But
went.
let us talk about your.
He went from the. I saw him in the basement.
I did not. Davian staying
Did
with
you-
you. I
did-
did not.
Are you? Is Damien the head of the household?
Davian is the head of the household.
Then you know about the portal.
I do.
Yeah, that's where he came from.
And I believe that he could, but I'm here to tell you that it's not used at all by them. They never come here. And likewise, we do not, I told you, we do not take wine that way. We have to ship the wine to Strahd in barrels, in bottles.
Well, he did now. though.
It's not like we transport them through that circle.
Yeah.
He looks at you.
He
he
did
says,
now.
He says,
We'll just say, just be a bit more
Perhaps.
cautious with that
He says,
downstairs.
perhaps now that you know about the circle, you could use it to your
Oh,
advantage.
yeah, we went in it.
Aha.
Yeah, we went in it.
I'm not sure what, but maybe, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna raid it. We're gonna raid his house.
Oh, don't say that out loud.
Well, okay.
You're gonna raid his house?
Yeah,
He has a big house.
it's called a rave. Well, we're
You're
gonna
gonna go have a
his
rave?
house. Yeah, we're gonna rave at his house.
Good luck. So, what is it that you wish to ask?
Yes,
N or W?
W would like to
W
submit a
is described.
proposal of a rebranding to the Purple Grape number 3. You
Yes,
see,
of course. Yes.
you're it's been out
Sir,
of commission
is it
for
the
a
cheapest?
while.
Yes, of
Is that the
course.
cheapest
Yeah.
Of
one?
course.
Okay, do the cheapest one.
Yeah. So, as you know, you've been out of commission, and a lot of the times when that happens, people need a rebrand or a new name, so to call, for the new wine, and it might intrigue more interest, being like, "Ooh, it's something different, something fun, something new." How about the Sky Blue Rosé?
There you go.
I think it is a wonderful idea.
Yes.
I don't understand why it was called
Purple Grape number 3 doesn't go off your tongue
It
as much
doesn't
as Sky
sound
Blue
very
Rosé,
good.
right?
It came from my
I have
ancestors.
a label already made.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's a pretty
What's it
label.
look like?
Show it to him.
Oh, look at that.
We'll
People
have to
love
put that on the. Okay, put it on the screen. We unfortunately don't have color,
That's fine.
so we'll
That's
have
fine.
to print in black and white.
That's fine.
But we will say celebration to the sky blue rose.
Nice.
Yeah.
You sure you want to be sky blue and not white?
We'll do Sky
Yeah.
Blue.
We're permanently sky blue now.
You really?
Yeah. This will never change.
But it sounds fun. It's a new thing. It'll go for the
I
women.
think it
The
will
women
honor
will love
you.
it.
It will allow me to say. It'll allow us to
We
let
should be
everyone
like a
know
Zara
who
Rose.
is the one
Oh,
that saved the wine.
we should have been a Zara Rose.
It's too late. Sky blue.
A Zara Rose. A Zara
That would
And you
sound a
know
lot
what?
better to me, but
It's a type of light blue.
No. We are already the sky blue rose. It makes sense, and I'm the weather wizard.
And you know what? I have an idea as well.
you know, my grandfather picked those names, so they're lousy names. I think it's because of smashing the wine, the grapes, and you know, never was a very good name. But certainly, I am more than honored to change the name to celebrate you. And that wine is the best one to use because it's the one that's distributed
The most.
the most.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So your name will
How
be on
wonderful.
everyone's lips
How
from now on.
wonderful. Yes.
And I thank you. Yes, thank you for the idea.
Just to add to it, I will grow roses outside of your winery so you can include them in
Yeah.
the wine.
Stick them in the wine bottle. Douse
You
the
need
wine
some
over the
petals,
rose.
or-
Yes.
Douse the wine over the
He
rose.
says, we'll try, but I don't know that red roses will grow here in Barovia. They
Just
need a
see.
lot of sun.
N is going to run outside
you
right
said
now.
Red roses are going to be sky blue roses, you fool.
N is going to run right now. N is gonna run out right now, summon his unicorn, and have his unicorn use Druidcraft everywhere there's open space.
Okay, and what does that do?
Druidcraft lets you grow. Let me find it.
At least a few crops.
And plus, if the wine can magically grow, once it's on the property, it'll also magically grow.
Exactly. You'll have sky blue roses aplenty.
Druidcraft.
The petal will turn red in the wine. They won't know
You
it's red.
instantly make flowers blossom, a seed bud open, or a leaf bud bloom.
Staple
Okay.
it to the front.
Yeah, so I basically can grow flowers.
Staple it? We don't have staples.
Staple it to the
No,
front.
it's a wax seal. You just put a little rose in the wax seal.
Ah, there you go. There you
In
go.
the seal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So when they
As long
smell
as
the
we can
bottle,
grow
it
the
smells like
roses,
roses. Yes, I'm going to.
I will
I'm gonna do this.
do our best to cultivate
You
it.
can
Does
make it-
30
Hopefully
feet.
the gem will allow that to help, but perhaps even another gem would help even more.
I'm gonna try to get the flowers to be blue.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Could with each champ, could we name the next one and the next one? Could we rename it?
If you bring them all back,
Fuck
you
yeah!
can rename
I want Grutz's Gronk to
You can
be a
rename-
name.
Grutz is grown.
You can rename the winery. I will call it Grutz's Winery.
No, name it Grutz is Glizzlies.
And I'll call it Lazarus's Liquor.
There you go.
All right, so they bring out a lot of food, a lot of hot foods for you to eat. It's a very good meal. So after the meal, you're sitting around and you discuss that. So Davian says, "So what is next?"
Well,
What
we
do you
could
do
try
next?
to secure the red gem. Do you recommend the red gem at the moment?
I don't know where that
We got
statement
a
means.
spirit guide from
I do think
prophecy.
you
Sounds
got
like
what?
a no.
We got some weird mental shit.
But I
from
do
the
want to
seer.
go to Valaki, the
That
town of
it's in the,
Well,
Valaki.
don't we also
snow
have to
region.
also look for that tree over a hill?
But no, that tree is that tree, but
It's
the
the
druids
extra
have to
hill, 'cause they have
purify
clean
it.
it first.
Okay.
It's basically a way of saying we're not ready
We're
for
not-
that
we gotta
yet.
wait
This
to do that.
restoration with the green gem of the winery is good, but I would love to call upon you to help further. However, the blue gem is in the hands, I believe, of Baba Yaga.
We'll fuck her up one day.
You are, not
One
not
day.
in.
We're not in the conditions right now.
Condition for her.
I would like to go to
We need to be
Valaki to
stronger.
meet your brother and ask him about the other one, and maybe he might have an idea.
That's true. I agree.
He says, "I would spit, but I do not want to."
And maybe he might know.
offend you.
And then maybe we could talk to the Dusk Elves too.
No, it's true. We can do that too.
He says, "Have you considered other allies?"
But what
Like
about the Vistani woman who's going around?
Vistani. Do you think the Vistani would help you?
Maybe the ones we're friends with, but not the others.
No, even they can't.
I would like to
they
see
may
how.
not act against us, but they might not be fully willing to support us.
They
in
might
the
at least
issue.
tell us if they're.
I would
gonna
like to
work
see
with
how
them.
the elf girl is doing too,
That's true.
because her skin.
I think we're
was
going to
being
Valaki
drafted.
first then.
I think we should go to Valaki first.
What will you do there?
Wait, where are we supposed to bring wine to Crest?
They're bringing it.
Okay, that's good.
We're
Well, we
delivering wine to Balaki.
We can
Quest.
also go to Argynvost.
We could go to the Argynvost Manor. No, we can't.
We need the skull.
We need the skull.
He says, "Why would you go to Argynvost?"
We need to bring the light back, which is the skull of Argynvost.
Yeah, we believe that we need this gold
We
Argon
basically
boss.
need to gather supporters against Strahd, and one of the best supporters would be that.
Oh, the Order of the Silver Dragon, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I believe
But
they
to-
are all wiped out.
But to do that,
I
I
met
think we
an
need to
undead
do
who
some
was a
restore.
supporter of it.
I'm sorry, both of you were talking about. Say
I
what?
found an undead dude who was a supporter of it. He's still a nice guy.
Interesting. You have seen one of the Order?
Yeah. Going up and down the road.
Really?
Yeah.
Of the Silver Dragon?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's undead.
So he would be. I believe he could be convinced to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially so if we restore their leader's
Body.
But we
body.
need to get the skull for that.
Did you say you were friends of Vistani?
Yeah. You saved
Have you
one.
talked to Vistani?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Who? Which tribe?
The one
Did you talk-
outside of
The
Valaki.
one outside of Valaki.
You talked to them.
Yes, we saved their future seer,
Their future seer. We saved her.
a
Who
young
was that?
girl.
A young girl, Annabelle or some shit.
Arabelle.
Arabelle.
You saved
yeah.
one of their young ones.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A future seer.
Yeah.
Yes.
They must be friends with you, but I would caution them. He looks over at Muriel. Muriel says, "They are questionable. I'm surprised that they help you.
Well, we helped them a lot. Believe
Because
me.
you restored a young one. That is very important to them." But she says, Muriel says, I believe they are there to keep eyes on Velaki.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. They are parked almost very close. Although they do not have good relations with Velaki. They're not allowed in the town, and they are not allowed to do any business. We do business with them. And those are the ones you've talked to?
Yep.
Okay.
As well as Madame Eva, of course.
I'm not sure where a course should take us now, though.
Yeah, that's the
Muriel
thing.
says, you did talk to Madame Eva. I saw you in her tents.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw you that night.
She gave us a prophecy.
She gave us some quests to help us
We
with
have a bit
the
to
bad
do,
guy.
we have a bit we need to accomplish inside of Strahd's castle.
She gave you advice?
Yes.
Yeah.
She kind of
Davian's
read our
looking at
future,
Muriel.
our tarots.
And Davian says, Madame Eva is a very powerful seer. What did she tell you to do?
She gave us some advice on where to find things to help us with our.
Where is she sending you? That's where you would go.
Yes, one of them I have a Seeker's Reliquary to get a thing to help us with Weapon of Vengeance. The other one was Strahd's book, Tomb, which we found.
The tome?
Yeah.
You
And
found
then
his tome?
we did.
Yeah, we did.
Muriel's looks at Davian too. Davian says, that could be your lives.
That's
Do you-
fine.
Do you know how important that is?
We already did something even worse to him.
What
We
you
did.
We're already.
I don't want to say it because we could.
No one knows
he would
yet.
torture us for
Yeah,
all of
we-
existence if he knew what we did.
What did you do?
Something
You can
really-
trust us.
We denied him.
We denied him the one thing he wanted.
He wants
most of
us.
all. We denied that for him forever.
Let's just say the soul of his one true love is no longer here.
It's gone. He'll never have it.
He looks at you and he says, I'm surprised you are still here, if that is the case.
Doesn't know.
He knows everything. But you're right, he does not know. Because if he did, he would kill you.
Yeah.
So you need to
So it's a hush hush
you
thing.
need us now more than ever.
I mean, it's a bad thing for you guys too, because what is he gonna take out all?
He
the
hates
anger
us. He
But
hates
imagine if he's as angry as he is, what he's going to do to everyone when he finds out.
Well, I guess we could go to the
True.
Snowy Mountains.
That's true.
Because now he has nothing.
Because he has
to
nothing to live
forward
for.
to, yeah.
He might just destroy everything.
He doesn't live.
Well,
so-
you do, you know, so to speak.
Yeah, but he spent how many centuries?
his whole
trying to get
thing was
Telstra?
trying to get her.
7.
Yeah.
So imagine if you lost all of that in one night. He
You
might
must
just
not
destroy
speak of
everything.
this.
Yeah.
You must take his tome, and you must hide it. If you want,
It's in his
You know-
ring.
huh?
It's in his ring, which is a separate
What is your
dimension.
ring?
It's like a storage area.
Can it be detected?
No,
He can detect that the ring is magical, but
but he can't
he
detect
can't
what's in
detect the
it.
tome.
Here's
inside
what he
of it.
can do. If you know it's there, and if he gets inside your head, he will know where it is.
Are you
That is
charmable?
I am.
Damn.
You must
I don't think there's any
you must consciously.
None of us are.
classes that
If
are
you
uncharmable.
Yeah, nothing's uncharmable.
You can be an
if
elf and
you-
you can't.
No, that's only for sleep.
That's
if
for
you-
sleep.
Believe
Oh.
me, he will kill you for his throne. And if the other item is of that such great importance, as soon as he finds out, he will be after you.
Yeah, yeah.
You are doomed. You will be doomed.
Well, that's why.
We need to help you as fast as possible.
Yeah, that's why we're speed running.
You need to go more, I believe, quietly and less overtly. Perhaps not on the roads.
No.
Maybe off the
Oh,
roads.
hold on.
Stay off
Elves
the
are
roads. or
90%
close to them.
resistant to sleep and
Don't be
charm.
quite so obvious.
Yeah.
Look at 5e.
That is
Only we
fine.
had a master hunter with us.
We will scout for you. I'll ask Muriel to stay with you as much as she can, to scout ahead for you to make sure you don't run into any problems.
They're not immune to it.
You need to-
Yeah, you just have advantage.
Yeah,
What else did Madame Eva tell
that's not
you
immunity.
Well, she told
beyond the
us.
tone?
She's
She's right. That information.
So,
is-
a weapon of vengeance, which we believe is in the tree that we can't get to right now. A holy symbol, which we need Argynvost's head for.
A head for?
Yes, so a house of dragon, a heart once pure, corrupted by hatred.
Yeah, hold on, yeah, hold on.
Bring light to the house and peace to the heart, and you will have your protection. In the book I read about the house of Argynvost, they said the only way to bring light is to bring his skull back.
His skull.
Yes, which we need. We need to look for a mighty predator who will help us out.
You need to go to Argynvost.
Yeah, but we don't have a skull.
But you need to know where you need to go in there.
But if we have the skull, we can just go in there and do it.
Where's the skull?
Strahd's castle.
His
How are
castle.
you going to get it there?
Well, we have to at some point. We'll be going in there. So why not go to Argynvost?
Muriel
afterwards?
says to you, she says, often I fly over Argynvost, the mansion. She says, it is in ruins. It is decrepit. But there are noises.
Yeah.
There are shadows.
I imagine if,
I think to bring peace to the shadows, we need a skull.
I'm pretty sure there's probably the spirits of the members haunting there. Since there's one haunting the road, why it would make sense that they
So
were
what did Madame Ava
haunting
say
the,
again?
I see a house, the house of a dragon, and a heart once pure, corrupted by hatred. Bring light to the house and peace to the heart, and you will have your protection from the devil on high.
Bring
Light to the house.
Well, it doesn't mention bringing the skull.
No, give me the Book of Argynvost.
Oh, does the Book of Argynvost?
The Book of
mention-
Argynvost basically says once the skull is returned,
Yep.
it'll bring light to
Yep,
the house.
I read that too. So we need to get the skull.
Unless if the book is wrong.
Well, I guess most of the stuff we need to do is in
Like
Strahd's
Strahd's castle.
And yet you say you've run into a member of the Silver Dragon.
Yep.
So they are still there.
Yep, undead.
So I think the only way for them to feel
I think
They are
Rest.
sworn enemies of Strahd.
yes.
yes. I think it's but I think the only way we're gonna get alliedship with them is if we return the
Do
head.
we want to go into Strahd's castle now?
Potentially.
Because it seems like there's a lot of stuff we need to do.
Like more than half the stuff requires the head. Here, let me see. I know where it is.
When it's in the fall of Argynvost.
Yeah, let me see. It's in the back. Let me find it. I know exactly where it is in the book because I read the book twice.
Oh shit, we might be going to the castle.
I bet you wish we had that daylight spell.
Okay.
Can't see in the dark.
You know, that's pretty smart. Well, but they'll see us. I guess they can see in the dark.
Okay.
But that's candlelight.
According to the
Vampires.
Vladimir's spirit may yes find its rest if the dragon skull is returned. In dreams, the dragon skull is returned to its rightful place in the mausoleum of Argynvost. Then the dragon's essence will ascend to the highest power and transform into a beacon of light.
Which might hurt Strahd.
Yes. So we need to bring the skull to Argynvost's hold or mausoleum to return light to the castle, which is what this says.
Perhaps you need to scout the mansion
It's
We have a
dragon
map.
skull?
of its mansion.
Oh yeah, castle.
No, castle, not the mansion of Argynvost, though. We probably, maybe we could visit the castle, the mansion, and figure out, but...
The only reason I say that is because it is very close by. I mean, you're talking about going to Vallaki. Vallaki is very close to. So you can go to Vallaki if you wish. You could go to Argynvost Holt, which is... Muriel goes by there all the time. She can take you there. It is just a few hours away. Up
I mean,
the
if
hill.
technically,
Yeah,
if
so
we do
the
do
reason
that,
why his knights are here is because the skull isn't returned.
Yeah.
Once the skull's returned, their spirits will be at rest.
Yeah, who's to say if we come without the skull, they might just attack us?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a hard thing.
Or we can go up to the snowy lands. We had that one weird glowing thing that the lich
There
showed
are
us.
many snowy lands. What is that one that you have?
There is
About
like
snowy lands?
Amber-
Oh, the druid, the seer druid
Well,
told
no,
us
the,
to go to
the
a snowy-
lich. There's like the thing that one lich in that.
Oh,
tower
to go to
showed us.
Amber
He told us to
Temple.
go to the Amber Temple.
We've heard of stories of an Amber Temple.
We saw it
You saw it. Where did
Yeah.
you see it?
through the dimension of the Lich.
You saw it?
Yeah.
You've seen what it looks like?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you know it's there.
We
Yeah.
know the direction it is.
We know the
too.
direction it is
Where is it?
from the
here?
tower. What
Do
the
you
fuck
guys
direction?
remember?
I don't remember the fuck.
I didn't write it down.
Let me roll an intel check to remember.
You need,
We're gonna
you
get a
need
full
help.
dragon skull out there.
Watch.
I
Michael, roll
just
an
don't know where to
intelligence
go
check.
from here because a lot of the stuff we need's in the castle.
I rolled the 12.
What does that mean?
I'm rolling to see if I remember which direction it was. Because we were told the direction of the Amber Temple back
Okay.
in the tower. I'm doing an intelligence check to see if I can recall
You
the
know it's
information.
you know it's south of you, the tower.
Okay, it's south of the tower.
Okay.
There you go. Boom.
I mean, we might want to do Castle Ravenloft. Like, are we gonna get how boned are we gonna get inside of Raven? Well, I guess it's not a question that's the video.
Technically, we just gotta sneak in, snag a big gigantic dragon skull, and sneak.
Well, there'd be other things.
Well,
we
there's
could do.
another thing we need as well.
Here's the issue with that. If you go in there and take the skull, somebody might miss it.
That's what I was thinking.
That's why we
It's a
leave
pretty
a
big
note
skull.
saying thanks for the
How are we supposed to
package
pick it up?
from
Well,
Velaki.
here's the thing, Greg. We're always gonna end up with conflict.
Exactly.
Oh god,
You
what
need
is
to-
it?
In fact-
you need to.
Leave an IOU note.
In fact,
I owe you one dragon skull.
You probably need to think about what you need to do first in sequence, because as soon as you start doing some of these things, like if you do get the skull, and you light this light, everyone will see the light, including Strahd.
Yeah.
He will know. So it seems to me, maybe lighting the light is one of the latter things you want to do. Last.
Something's wrong with the stream, Mike.
Oh yeah. I think-
Oh, it was doing it that earlier too.
You might want to fix it.
I don't know what to do.
Stop. We'll stop for a second.
In hopes of slaying the mightiest prey of all. This one is more than he seems. His sight is clouded, but through his doomed eye, you will find a path to downfall of shared enemies. That makes me think he only has one eye.
And we know it's a boy.
And it's a guy.
Look, it was Jiminy Carlisle. Just admit it.
And he's a
Hunter
great
of
hunter.
He was the best hunter of them all.
Jimmy Carlisle. Yeah.
That person should be somebody you will
This
encounter.
is home.
Right?
This
Have you
is,
encountered someone already who you believe it can be your ally that is a hunter of hunters?
This is also a castle.
I mean, the only one I could read. Oh, the one Vistani girl who.
There's
we
the
didn't-
Vistani
That's a
girl.
guy. We never encountered her.
Yeah, we haven't.
Strahd. I mean,
Paladin.
Van Richten.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's probably Van Richten.
So maybe we need to find a.
Yeah, but that can't be true. This is a mighty
Uriel
predator.
says there are rumors that Van Richten is
No.
in Barovia.
Yeah, no, we've seen him.
You've seen him.
Maybe we need to find. Maybe his memories are
We have a
gone.
big fucking guess of who he is.
We have a big guess on who he is.
So maybe we do
haven't
need to go to
confirmed.
Velaki to see if
Technically,
he's there.
technically, Grutz and him are brothers.
Where?
Maybe we need to go to Velaki.
Velaki.
He was in Velaki?
We believe he was.
He could be that person.
Why didn't you talk to him?
I
We
did.
did, but we didn't know at the time that he was even alive.
We had suspicions.
And it wasn't until we got to the
You didn't
wizard.
recognize him?
I haven't
He
seen
looked
the
at
man.
Do you think?
Batavia.
Oh,
Do you think he would show his real form in Barovia?
I don't believe he
Well,
did.
my theory is maybe he doesn't remember.
Why don't we go back to Velaki
Well,
then?
no, there was that note
So,
in the wizard's tower
okay,
from
Before
Van Richten.
anything, let's go to Velaki.
Yeah, maybe we
The
just go
only
to
reason why we
Velaki.
have
Let's
suspicion-
first go to Velaki. We can talk to Oleg. We can look for Octavia.
Erwin.
Erwin.
Oh, there's also a Fae in Velaki.
Oh yes,
That we
there's
could try
also
to
the
find.
Fae in Velaki, which might be the elf chick.
Yes.
So let's do all of those things. So let's first go to Velaki.
Yeah, the forest Fae transformed into a human and lived among the people
That's
of
the
Velaki.
best choice.
Or Drew seems to think we should go to.
Well, he said Velaki, then Argenvoss. A little
we'll go to
Velaki.
Velaki, then we go to Argenvoss and stuff.
You need to, Davian says, you need to think of the people that you have already talked to that may be allied with you, perhaps. Or let's talk about who could be your ally. The abbot.
We killed him.
Dead.
He's dead.
He's evil.
He was already siding with the Strahd anyway.
He was siding with him.
True.
He did experiments on people and turned
But
them into
don't, just
monsters.
because someone is allied with him doesn't mean you couldn't change.
Look, he turned people into
But he's
monsters.
dead, right? You
Yeah.
killed
Yeah,
him.
he fucking deserved to die.
Good, yes. Kill the man.
All right.
He deserved to die.
In the village of Barovia, you said you could. We're going to assume you've kind of given them during some of the conversation, some of your back history. Was there anyone there that you think might be an ally for you?
In the village.
You simply need more.
Erwin. He was an ally to us.
Erwin was.
That's
is in
Velaki.
Oh.
He's talking
That's
about the,
okay.
the
Erwin,
village of
brother.
Barovia, there's the
If
priest.
you can get that son of a no good to help you, good luck.
Okay.
There's Irina's brother, though he might not be so pleased.
Yeah, the
with
current
that.
Burgermeister. The current
Crabclaw!
Crabclaw died.
Crabclaw died.
The priest
Irina's
with the
brother,
vampire.
Lesser,
Well,
lesser.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's the priest with the vampire in the basement. In the village of Barovia.
That's a possible person to help you.
But
He's
what
not
would,
a fighter,
what would
but
he
he
help
can
us
heal
with?
you.
I mean,
Someone.
would it just be us talking to random people being like, hey, you want to help us?
Yeah, you want to make that one?
You need to think of some people that might be allies.
I mean,
What
Rictavio
about
had that
toy guy?
tiger, or like a tiger and a
Toy guy.
Rictavio is Van Richten.
The toy guy.
Yeah,
the
Van
toy-
Richten.
Is he strong?
You need to find this Sven Richten.
But he
Find
can
out
make
if
us a
he's
toy.
real.
Yeah.
Find out if he's
Yeah,
here or
maybe
not.
we need to find
We can ask
Rictavio.
however
The
Rocky
problem is
because she's meant to be
he's
strong.
hiding, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He may be difficult to find.
We can sick Piddlewick on him.
Yeah, Piddlewick can find him.
Piddlewick?
I'm gonna take out Piddlewick.
He's going to look at him. My goodness, you've kept this away from us.
Yeah,
He's just a little guy.
He's looking at
he
him.
is my
Piddlewick-
child.
Piddlewick is just kind of glaring at everyone.
Have him
He's
do a
not very
dance.
friendly.
Have him do a dance.
Does
He's
he
what-
like you?
Yes, he does.
Have him do a dance.
If he didn't like me, he would have
He
stabbed
looks
me.
at you and says,
Do a dance, little man.
Piddlewick, do you know where Van Richten is?
How do you know?
You never know.
Have him do a dance.
That's a good sign.
Have him do a dance.
Okay.
Do a dance.
What about Davian's going to... I throw this out to you. What about the werewolves?
Well, I'm sure they,
I
well,
don't
we
think
could.
we've
We'd have to
met
go.
a
We'd have to go to Crest.
Killed some.
Historically, they are aligned with Strahd. He has a pact with them. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing this out. What would they gain by turning against him? I don't know.
Freedom.
They have freedom.
Wouldn't
now.
everybody gain that?
They set up a alliance with him. He gave them the hills where they are now. But it's possible you could turn them on them. The problem with them, of course, is would you trust them?
Yeah,
No.
that's the thing.
Could they
Probably
be
not.
trusted?
I mean, they already tried
But
to
could
attack
you
us.
approach them and ask? Have you met any werewolves?
Yes. They tried to attack us.
We killed them.
And we killed a few of them.
So possibly they are afraid of you. They know of you.
I murdered a goddamn Dark Lord who was a
It's
werewolf.
said that they have a den further up beyond Crest.
Yeah, we
That you
seen
could go
a note in the Wizard's Tower where it kind of showed like an X where the werewolves were. located at.
I'm throwing it out to you. What about the people? Most of the people in Valaki, Kresk, they will not help. They cannot help.
Of course.
We could find the man mage.
We could. We could find Kazan.
Kazan?
Yeah, if he's not dead. We don't know.
He's
There
a
are
deer
legends
man.
of Kazan. He is dead, as I understand.
There's legends that
what
he appears
happened
as a deer.
if he's undead?
Oh, the purple dragon guys.
Where would you
If,
find
if
him?
I was a powerful
That's
mage,
what
I'd
I
become a
lost
lich
it,
after
so-
Where
that.
would you find him?
A tower.
I don't know names.
Wait,
Tower.
is the lich? Is that lich still alive, or did we kill
We
it?
killed it.
Fuck.
Yeah,
We kill everything we see,
I
dude.
think we
But they're
messed that
evil.
up. I think we messed up the Lich thing because I think we were supposed to figure out the.
Muriel looks at
Name
you
of
all and
them.
she says to her, you all and David, I saw you all visit the camp outside of Valaki.
Yeah, you did the
Dusk
Vistani.
Elves.
Yeah,
the Dusk Elves,
that's
yeah.
what we
You know-
wanted to do, to
Do
talk
you know
to the
that the
Dusk
Dusk
Elves.
Elves were wiped out?
Yeah.
Strahd.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
There may be a reason for them to seek out revenge.
But they should only be used at the final fight, right? Because if we do it,
Yeah, I feel like it's weird to go out and recruit people now when we're not at the final fight.
because
right?
if we start planning this early and Strahd catches wind of this, it's
Davian
just,
says, well, it sounds like maybe you have already got a good plan. Travel to Valaki or you go to Argynvost.
let's go to Valaki.
Yeah, we'll go to Valaki.
And you're seeking out my no good
Yep,
son.
we're looking for a Fae too.
All right. A Fae?
Yeah,
You're looking for the Fae?
yeah. One of them's apparently in Valaki.
Okay, well, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck there. All right. Is
We have
that
big
it?
net.
That's what you're gonna do. Okay. All right. So
Wait, do you have any wine we can take back to Irwin?
we've already sent the shipment
Okay.
to that no good. I
Okay.
sent it to them not because of them. Sent it to him, but to the people of this. So I can do that. All right. So we can chatter about other things. And then he'll just invite you to rest, sleep the rest of the night. He'll get your clothes and everything fixed up for you, and then you can leave in the morning for Valaki.
Yes.
And Valaki is Just, I don't know why this is doing this. Oh, because I had a, Okay. So, you get up the next morning, or do you want to go that evening?
Oh, we'll get up the next morning, go during
Okay,
daylight.
all right.
Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and stop here very quickly. We'll get our desserts, and you guys go do that, and I will pull up the walkie. Okay, let's get back to this. We probably talked our way through to. Yeah, pretty. Are you guys? What do you want? You want to keep going here for 10, 15 minutes? You want to?
Camera broke anyways.
Okay. So you wake up are we back, or is it live? Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. So you wake up the next morning, and Davian asks you to join him in the vineyard. And once again, he thanks you.
And the vineyard looks beautiful because it's full of blue roses.
You're walking through the vineyard itself, or a section of it?
A section of it.
Okay. He's walking you through the vineyards itself, and he says, we don't have much, but for gratitude of what I can give to you for my thanks, he's going to give each of you 10 gold pieces, and he's going to give each of you a gem that's worth 10 gold pieces.
What is it? Strahd gold or regular gold?
Or Strahd.
Okay,
So there's 2 red ones. He can give you guys. It doesn't matter what the color. There's 2 red, 2 purple, and an orange. And as you're walking along, he seems to
I want the purple.
Okay,
I'll
you
take a red.
The purple.
Fuck it.
Jimmy, you can have the orange one. I mean,
Wait,
Rudy.
which one do I get?
You get the
He
red.
says, "Did you know a group of ravens is called an unkindness?"
I didn't know that.
He says, "This is no excuse for my attitude these past days to you." And he says, "When the first gem was stolen, I unfairly have blamed Erwin. Perhaps I need to talk to him. If you go and talk to him, tell him to come to me. I will talk to him and see, having reconsidered the situation from your help, perhaps I need to rethink. Family's important, and I only have a few years left. You need to have somebody who's going to take up after me and make sure we take care of the vineyards." So he smiles at you, and he says,
You get 10 gold and an orange gem.
The hell am I gonna do with that?
Did you
Buy
know a
stuff.
group of crows is called a murder?
"Yeah, those are lousy crows." Yeah, I did know that. He says, "Well, if we're going to make some new wine, we're going to need grapes." So he takes out a flask, and he tips the contents of it into the soil. And you hear Davian, he's muttering under his breath. You can't make out what he's saying, but you hear the word Rosanna. And then a small green shoot emerges from the soil, and then another follows, and you see, you also see some of the existing faded and sickly vines are beginning to change colors. The growth increases exponentially, spreading across the field. And as the green spreads, you notice one of the vines close to you seems to grow even faster than the others. The vines are intertwining around each other. And there's a bunch of purple grapes that sprout out at the end of it. They're almost like glowing. Davian walks over to the vine and he reaches out, pauses for a moment, and then he pulls off the grapes from the vine. He says, "It seems I'm not the only one that is grateful for your help." He says, "The land wants you to have this." He gives you grapes
Oh, nice.
Yay.
for you to eat.
Grapes.
He says, "My family are spies. We're not fighters. You have challenged us to be better than that, and I am willing to try to do what we can." He says, we do pledge to you to help you. We can be scouts. I can have Muriel be by your side. You need to seek more assistance, strong assistance for you. You need to make sure that those who are with you are trusted. You trust them. They have your back. You will be able to move forward. He says, "I would like to see you again. I would like to see you come back to me and help me to get this other gem, to see if you can help us with Baba Yaga. She hates my ravens. She hates my family. She hates the keepers of the feather.
Yeah.
She would do anything she could to destroy us. That's why she has taken our gem. And I believe in you. I believe once you are stronger, you would be able to take care of her. You yourselves getting stronger is one thing, getting another to help you. Maybe it only takes one, maybe two to help you.
Okay.
It's not a task that is beyond you. Is it Irwin? I think not. Again, I tell you, we are not fighters.
Okay.
Irwin may make you believe he is strong, and may think you know that he is, someone that can help you.
He hid in the end. We're just there for information.
He says, I want to also say something to you. I talked to Muriel. She told me that you have learned about her, who she really is, her heritage. You know now she is one of the changelings.
Yes.
He says, there are a few. I am one of them too. We are direct descendants from Kavan, my family. He says, I tell you this, that I have told no one. We tell no one. And the fact that she let you know by mistake, I scolded her for that. But if there was anyone she was going to do this for and in front of, it is you. I understand she thought she was saving Grutz. So that mistake is something that you will never see her do again. Do not ask her to do that in front of anyone, and please do not tell anyone. You will be sacrificing us.
All good. I already knew Rare Wyverns existed.
We are mortal enemies of Strahd, and that's why we will support you with everything that we can. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So he says the winery is a safe location for you at any time. Come and stay with us. We will feed you. You can heal. You can ask us for any kind of help if you need, but you will always have Muriel close by. She may not be in her human form next to you. She will fly above you. She will help you in that respect. Now, he does not know about your...
Yeah.
So he says, here, I wish to give you this. He's going to give you 2 pieces of paper.
Wow.
These are detailed maps, more detailed than Barovia.
Oh,
My
perfect.
understanding is that
You can grab the papers.
you really do not probably know where you are going. From last night, I see your confusion. You need to be able to understand your distances. And you need to understand, there's only 2, so I figured you 2 could share and the other 2 could share.
Tinkle.
I can print more if you want.
No, it's fine.
He says there are so many mountains here surrounding us that to look for your place in the mountains would take you an entire lifetime. What you need to do is get more information.
Mount Gaki. We should go there.
Mount Gaki's? Yes. That could be one possible place. To the north is Mount Baratok. To the south is Mount Gaki's. He says, if you go south, that is the older part of Barovia. You will find very, very few people living there.
Mm.
You talk of a mountain temple, that may be where it's at. Who you need to talk to, I believe, is Vladimir, the Dusk Elf.
Yes.
Vladimir has the most information. He is the oldest living being that still lives. He can tell you that which you think is legend and lore. He probably knows what it's not.
it is.
That's what I was zooming in on.
What's that?
We found
There's
something.
a little cave
we
in a
found
little
something
mountain.
in a mountain to the
wall.
south
Yes.
where he mentioned.
By Barez.
He says, I think that may be where you are looking. He
Or let
says,
Michael
nobody
know.
has gone there.
Looking for secrets.
Nobody goes there.
I like how you have your
Yeah,
phone
he's like
zoomed
zooming
in.
I'm
on the
super
phone.
zoomed in on the map.
That's fine.
I'm looking for secrets.
Here, you can look at the little.
He has a pouch in his hand.
There's
He's
the
going to
windmill.
give it to Lazarus.
Okay.
You distrust me the most. I give this to you in my trust. He says, this is a pouch of the vineyard. I give this to you from Muriel.
We should also
She
visit
had it
Perez.
before you. When you hold your hand in the pouch and insert your hand, recite the following phrase. You're going to want to write this down. By light of dawn and the evening's fall, I summon forth this very small. It says, put your hand in the pouch and say that.
Put
Where
my hand
are
on
we
the pouch and say,
Where
by
we
light
at?
of dawn
And
Where we
evening's
at?
fall,
and evening's fall.
I summon forth this very small. Roll
I
6 sided
summon,
die.
I summon forth this evening's small.
It's very small.
I summon forth this very small.
I summon forth this very small.
So this
6.
is crest.
You get 8. You find you pull out. You find 8 berries in your hand. He
No, we're
says to
going
you,
back.
"Those
I
are
think
good
we're here.
berries. They're worth
Are they?
1 hit point for
Yeah.
each.
Sure.
Yeah. So I
The
think
berries
we're going...
must be consumed. He says
here.
within an hour, or they will dissipate.
There's a little
So it's not like
crossover
So
It's
if by
stacked
light of
up.
dawn and evening fall, I summon
It's
forth
not
this
very
very
far.
small.
Yeah.
We
But it's got a
found
cross.
this
Okay.
little thing.
Pouch. He says the phrase can
Who
be
fucks all
spoken 3
that?
times a day.
Okay.
If you say it more than 3 times, the pouch will disintegrate. So
Yeah.
make sure you count, and you know what your count is.
It's a good berry pouch.
Yep.
Pretty
That
good.
is the most magical item I have. I give that to you. I have always had that. Muriel has always had that, and she agreed to give it to you all. That's a good faith and good help to you.
Thank
It's
you.
the best we can do.
Hmm.
He says, Muriel also has given me an item I don't know anything about, but she thinks it may be of interest to you. He holds out to any of you.
I'll go reach my hand out.
Okay.
Why not?
It's a large silver scale. It feels cold to the touch.
The scale.
Are you? What's your alignment?
Chaotic good.
You feel a sense of safety and protection
Wow.
envelop you. It's like a feeling of comfort.
There you go.
He says, "We don't know what this is, but it looks like dragon scale."
Feel it makes you feel good.
It's also, he says that that's a good thing. We think this is a scale from the dragon.
Argon boss.
We think so. It's silver. He's the only silver dragon. There's only been 1 dragon here.
You
Can I
wanna know what
touch
would
it,
happen to you if
Grutz?
you were,
Sure.
not
I'm a
good
hold.
online?
W's gonna
I'm
hold
gonna
the
touch
scale.
it.
W's gonna hold it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see W to touch.
You feel a sense of safety, protection, and comfort.
Oh, that's nice.
Pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna wear it.
He says, perhaps this will guide you. Perhaps this is something when you decide to turn your eyes to Argynvost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
can
that'll
help you.
help us.
Yeah.
He says, Muriel found this. She found this in her travels over Argynvost. He says, she thinks there's something there for you.
Okay.
Oh, maybe we can go visit it after Velaki then.
Yep. I'm
Velaki.
thinking we go to Velaki, Argon
Go to
Boss,
Velaki. Talk to me
and then go to
lousy.
Perez.
Mhm.
Tell him I don't think he's as lousy as I thought.
And go to the cave.
Because like, look, we go here, then we go down here, then we go down here, then we
Check
go
in,
down there.
please, for me at
And
the
they're all on the way.
Vistani
Okay.
to make sure that they have received their wine.
Okay.
There should have been a shipment of a barrel to Kresk, a barrel to the Vistani, and a barrel to Velaki. We will then, they're going to come back and we're going to take the next barrel to the village of Barovia.
Okay.
He says, may the morning Lord watch your path
Thank you.
and take care of you all. You have been good to me and my family.
Yeah.
Muriel will accompany you. If you have any needs, send her our way. Remember,
Okay.
please, do not put her in harm's way.
Yep.
She will try to help you. But
Yep.
she is best used as your eyes.
Mhm.
Okay? All right. So you're going to go ahead and go out. I'm just going to, for time's sake, because we've only got a few more minutes, I want to at least get you there. So you go up the road. Remember, you go north. It's going to take you about 3 or 4 hours to go. You come to you should be able to see on your map.
Yes.
I believe you come to a crossroads.
Yep.
And you can take a right. As you go to the right, you can see up above, near you to the left, to the right, you can see some smoke coming behind some trees. There's a path that goes off that way. You recognize it. It's been a while, but you recognize it as the path that would take you to the Vistani village. That's behind that area of the Vistani camp. Or you can continue left. A little further down the road, you kind of got to squeeze your eyes to see, but you can see some buildings on the left-hand side.
Mhm.
As you remember, that's Jenny Greenteeth's place. That's the old woman that sells some
Oh yeah,
potions,
the scrolls and stuff.
scrolls and potions. You tell me what you want to do.
Should we go into the little scroll shop?
Yeah, let's
Potion
get
shop?
this.
We got some dough.
We got some money.
We got some
We got some
dough.
spending money.
Yeah, we're gonna go in there.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and
We'll do Velaki first, then the
I'm
Vistani.
going to kill this. We're not going to get into Velaki. We'll just
Okay.
go ahead and do her and see what
Okay.
it is you want to do there.
I feel like we need to stock up a little bit on some stuff, maybe.
Maybe that's weather.
Weather squalls.
Back
Weather
to
squalls.
an old chapter.
I would like
keep
one
all my old
scroll
notes.
that produces the weather.
Roll of
what
weather.
you want through.
The scroll weather forecast.
Oh, that's a big chunk.
It's a big
Technically,
chunk.
Reedy can lick his finger, put it up in the sky, and he can forecast the weather. That's one of his abilities.
How
You
what-
can
how-
stop rain
How
now.
correct is your prediction?
Within 20
as
feet
correct,
around
is
you.
correct as 20 feet.
Is it raining?
Wait. Is that
It's not
just
raining.
a regular effect, or is it a spell? Or
What?
the
stop
stopping
rain.
rain?
Oh, that's his 6th level storm sorcerer ability.
Weather ability.
How many times can
it's
you
a
use
class
it?
feature.
It's just a.
It's just a feature of his class.
I think it's just a
feature.
bird that I got.
I can stop the rain. What do you
Yes.
At
Reedy Woodward
6th
does not-
level, you gain the ability to subtly control the weather around you. If it's raining, you can use
Yes.
an action to cause the rain to stop falling in a 20-foot
Reedy is
radius.
no
sphere.
longer
Oh wow.
Reedy is no longer
yeah.
condemned by only producing the degrees, the temperature by 4 degrees up and down.
It's so great. You can now do it even more.
Exactly. Now I can actually stop the rain.
You're like a giant umbrella.
Exactly.
A 20-foot umbrella.
Now he can't tell us that the roads are impassable through rain. Reedy can stop it.
Well, the floor would still be wet.
Yes, but we can still pass.
We won't get wet though.
We won't be wet. We'll
yeah,
just
but
have the money
roads are
move.
generally mostly dangerous.
But I also
because the
have
floor is.
I also have the wind spells. So
Oh,
I
you
can
do?
dry the ground real quick.
He's like our hairdryer.
Yeah.
Reedy Woodward, the weathered.
It's all culminating together.
You just gotta find.
What's
You gotta get
What's
a
your
weather ability
next
that you don't
weather wizard ability?
What is my next one?
Weather ability.
I'm curious to see what your next weather wizard ability is.
Okay.
I can probably do different
14. You were hit when you can use your action to deal lightning damage to the attacker. You
Okay.
can fly at the end of it, and you can choose other people to fly.
So you recognize Jenny's little cabin.
Okay.
It's a small little cabin.
God, I gotta get that 14 to get that though. I don't think he's ever getting to that.
I don't think we're gonna get to 14.
She's got a bunch of like wind, like the dream
Wind
catchers
chimes
hanging,
and stuff.
Wind chimes are made out of all kinds of trash and trinkets.
Oh, that's fun.
Kind of a goofy looking place. The steps are
It's kind of my
Sort of.
place.
sort of bashed up, and there's some gaudy paints that are outside to sort of attract attention. You go inside, the door's pretty loud
creaky.
and creaky, and it's old. You walk inside, and it's just a mess. The whole place is a mess. She's got her shelves full of things, and she's sitting. She kind of has a chair, and she's got a pot-bellied stove off to the side.
Yep.
She's burning some wood.
That's what
you
I
can see
imagined.
she's got some pot on the thing. She turns around and looks at you. She's a big, fat, little old lady. She's got her little glasses on. She's got lousy, dirty, fucking hair. It's all like
Frizzy and
in what Rastafarian looking things, cornrows and all that stuff. She looks at you. Oh, hello.
hello.
Hello, we're not
She
dead.
says, hello. How are you?
Good. How are
Still
you?
kicking.
I don't remember you.
We bought
been a
stuff
while.
from you.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, and you're back.
Yes.
That's good.
We're
That
here
means
to
you want some more.
It's always
potentially
good to be a
purchase more
repeat customer.
goodies.
Yes.
And then we get the regular discount.
What's the regular discount?
That's what you give to regular customers.
Oh, I see. There's a regular discount. I don't remember that. What was the discount you had the last time? That I didn't kill you.
Well,
That I didn't feed you poison.
last time we were there, it wasn't a regular. We weren't regulars. Regulars is when you
Oh,
come
I
more
see.
than
I
once.
see.
Yeah.
You're very clever.
Yeah.
I see. You're very clever. Now you're a regular.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get the discount. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what can I help you with? Are
What
here
do
for
you
components?
have?
Are you here for components, or are you
We're
here
here
for
for, like,
finished
Do you got
product?
The finished product.
Finished
Finished
product.
product.
Okay. Well, I have a little. She pulls out like a tube of liquid, and it's like a vaporous form. It's all wet inside. She says, "You drink this, and you turn gaseous."
Yes,
It's
please.
completed this one.
gaseous.
How much gold?
300.
The fuck?
Such a deal.
They're not paying us enough.
I paid 20 fucking gold.
Well, this is a big one. This is a big one.
It's a big guy.
I only handed Reedy my a potion of gas.
That's how much money I have.
Still have it.
It's probably not
Says
enough.
this is too rich for you. Too much.
A little too much for us.
In what range are you looking for?
Is it 300 Strahd gold or 300 gold?
Well, that's the discount. That's your regular discount. This would be
How much
regular.
Strahd gold equals 1 gold?
About 1.5.
So I have about 145 gold.
You have 145, she says?
So I said that. You don't tell them what you're
Let's see what I can give you.
spending.
She holds up a tube, and you can look at it and you can see these little pieces of skin floating.
What does
She
that
says,
do?
this is a potion of gibberish. You can give this to somebody that speaks silliness.
That won't be. I don't know if
That's
that's.
145 gold.
I don't know if that's useful.
Oh, well, I'm finding things that'll fit your price.
Okay.
Okay, how much were you paid by the winery?
Do you need something
10
to
gold
make you
each.
feel better?
10 gold and a
110 gem. Yeah.
And 1 gem.
So that's 100 gold we got paid.
She's
That's like a
looking
third
at
of the way
she's looking
to
at
it.
it. She goes, you look
Yes,
like you need some
for-
help.
Yeah, I
You
do.
need some help. So she holds up a
Holy
pink
shit.
elixir that's it's wonderfully glowing, it's sparkling,
Holy shit.
and it's in a.
How much is
She
it?
says, I'd say you're about 112 years old.
Close. I'm about 80.
Oh, well, this will take a few years off.
Oh, how much is it?
500 gold.
What about one orange
Wait, how much money
gem?
do you have then?
One orange gem. How much is it worth?
He donated his money.
I donated all my money to
500
Lucky.
gold.
He donated his money to the
500
churches.
Yeah.
Surely,
I got about 20
You
gold.
could take easily 25 years off of this.
I have a-
donated
We don't have.
I
everything
have
to
an
rebuilding of
orange
Lucky.
gem.
Oh, that's wonderful. So nice of you.
I do not have money to spend on a potion.
Anyone else got 400 gold?
I really would want
I'll
to
give
have
it.
an
I'll give
orange
it to you for.
gem.
I'll give it to you for 400.
Do you guys got?
I'll
Do
give
you
you
guys got a
20.
couple
I
more
got
100?
25 years. What would that make you look like?
Here's 20 gold.
Orange gem.
I'm gonna give 20 gold.
W has
That's
100
ridiculous.
gold
Give all your gold
too.
to and
I
You don't know that.
I can give you 130.
You have
I
to
can
make
look
how
at
much.
it, but I can tell you how much.
Here's my orange
Reedy,
gem. What?
Give the gaseous portion
She
I
said,
gave
"This
you
is
to
the only one in
and so you
Barovia."
could trade it for the.
She said, "I've been holding on to this."
I have
But you could-
307.
You
I
could
need a
be
little
holding
bit
on to an
more.
orange gem.
Reedy, can you give him the gaseous form?
Sure, you
potion?
can have my gaseous form potion. I don't care. I'm not gonna use it.
We can trade it.
Can we trade the gaseous form and
That we bought
Do you have a
from you.
potion, gaseous form potion,
Yes, and an orange gem.
How much are you willing to trade us for it?
for the gaseous form? You have
Yeah.
gaseous form potion.
Yes, and an orange gem.
Well, the orange gem's where it can go.
No, it's worth more than that.
No, who said that?
You have to think of interest.
You gotta
I'm
do
not
the
interested.
No, others are.
Gaseous form.
I know that if I give you the orange gem
Yeah,
for
I'll
10
go- I'll
gold,
just-
you're gonna go around and sell it for 100.
I'll give you. I'll give you. How much gold did you have?
I don't know if you want to say that.
307.
yeah?
And the gaseous form. And I will exchange that with you. Yes.
Okay, deal.
Deal. Okay. So
Deal.
you're gonna give her
Shit, that's
307.
Or,
Take away
what,
the.
for at a discount,
I gave you the discount.
No,
I
no.
gave you the regular.
No,
discount.
more. I can.
No.
I
we
can show
agreed.
you something
We
wondrous.
agreed.
Something that no.
This
You'll
is
list
the only
25
one
years.
in Barovia.
I'm taking my orange gem back then. This is my
So are you
orange
gonna
gem.
drink it?
Yeah,
Okay, it tastes like Pepto-Bismol.
You.
awesome.
Real thick and
I like the taste of
So
Pepto
you want-
Bismol.
shardy.
She actually does like the taste.
That's
of it.
okay. That's
I need
good.
the pencil.
And so as you drink this potion, nothing happens. She says, "Can I have the glass back?"
Okay.
Okay. And you gave me the potion of gaseous
Yeah.
form. So as you are watching, everybody's standing and watching Anne. She says, "Well, it might take a little while. It might take a."
We're gonna stand here and wait. We're not leaving the establishment until it works.
As you're watching Anne, you see Anne starting to change.
Oh, okay.
You starting to see a glow. He has
Holy
some red
shit.
cheeks. Well, you gotta take your helmet off, of course.
Okay.
So you can see. So your hair suddenly it's no longer like straw. It starts to get softer, and it looks like it's losing.
how
some of
old
its
are
It's
you?
grain.
gaining some
25?
luster.
It's getting
what's
some
your age?
actual darkness. What color was your hair?
It was silver.
No, what color was
No,
your
what
hair?
red-
Oh, the hair before it
Your
was
hair's not-
probably like black or
Your hair is
dark
now
brown.
red.
Red?
You've
Oh,
got kind of a reddish hair.
he's got
You
Braveheart
see-
vibes.
You see a lot of the crow's feet go away. The bags under the eyes are going away. You see, you're feeling yourself like growing stronger within. You're sort of filling out the armor. The armor is kind of pushing at you, but you're starting to feel your limbs starting to get
How old
bigger,
were you before you?
better,
Oh, you're 55 now.
stronger. You're feeling like your balance is coming back to you. Your back is suddenly.
Is my back
itching.
not bad?
Your back
Is my speed better?
Your speed is better.
Yes.
Look, technically, if you minus 25 age from his current age, he's only 55 now.
Wow, that's pretty good. Hey, that's fuckable.
You gained 25 years.
You're 55.
55.
He's only 55 now.
That's pretty fuckable.
That's pretty fuckable.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, look,
Logan, look.
I would date you.
Look,
I'm gonna date
look,
you.
guys. Hugh Jackman's 55.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
You're starting to look like.
Now you look like him.
God damn! I'm
Sweaty
taking
tits.
it. I'm
got the
taking
sweaty
it.
tits.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman's 55, and damn, he looks
Yeah.
good.
Hugh
Yeah, you're
Jackman.
looking like Hugh Jackman instead of The Witcher.
Instead of The Witcher.
And starting
Yeah,
to
you've
have
lost
like a
the
little
gray
bit of an
hair. The gray hair
Australian
is now
accent.
red.
Yeah, he
There's
gave an
still some
Australian
streaks of gray in
accent.
it, but it's not like it was.
That's
it's
good.
It's much
You know
softer
what?
and smoother. in
You
your
know what?
skin.
That potion did more for him than his goddess did.
Yeah, I know.
God damn.
You should bow down to this
Ezra
witch.
tried. Ezra tried. Okay.
Should have tried harder. She's a god.
Well, okay, who
No, a god. I don't think she tried at all.
Maybe Ezra put the potion in our
I
craft
thought it was a
supply.
nice thing. Yeah, there you go.
Fucking
Anybody
took all my
need
money.
speed?
That's all my money gone.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, we have no money.
I do have an orange gemerald
I have a red
10
gem.
gold?
I have a red gem.
with hundreds and
I
hundreds
have
of
a
gold.
I
red
can give you this. She pulls out a potion that's green.
What is it?
Well, it'll heal you a little bit. If you need help healing.
Anything else? This is a
This is a
priceless.
bargain.
This is a priceless orange gem. How many gems do you have that are orange?
I don't
A
fucking
regular
know.
discount.
How long is good?
Orange!
You regular get discount.
I don't think they
can
die.
put this out.
They're
Look at
magic.
that. She's got
Right.
it.
Right,
She's got
just
a
tap
little
it out
glass.
every
She's
day.
looking at it.
It's orange.
He said, didn't he say if you use all three, like,
if you-
think I did
what,
not
what
say
would
for
you?
this.
What would you trade?
I'll get back to you.
What would
No,
you
no.
trade me for a wicked sickle?
What?
A wicked sickle.
And an orange gem.
Was that where did we get the sickle from?
From the evil fucking gnomes.
Give me the orange
Red
gem
cap,
and the sickle,
I think,
and I'll
or-
give you this
No, hang on.
green
You
potion.
were gonna give us the green potion for just the orange gem.
Was I?
Yes, you cannot take that back. Take
That's
the
a
orange
hard
gem
bargain
and
to
I'll take
pass.
the green potion.
Give me both, and I'll give you the green.
you
No.
know what? No,
Orange
W's.
gem or nothing.
W's gonna walk over to her and he's gonna say, "What can we get if I spend a night with you?"
What?
W?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh god damn!
I'll give you 2 of these.
Oh, that's not.
That's not worth it at
She
all.
wasn't quite as impressed. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You're past your prime.
I'm past my.
I'm
gonna play at Grutz. I don't throw him in the mix.
Oh, now you're talking. I'll give you 5 of them.
Jesus, goddamn!
Gus is gonna,
That's all I have.
Gus is gonna take down his pants.
That's all I have.
I guess you gotta take him for the team.
We'll see you on tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Sometimes
Put her hands around you.
I'm
Mostly it's around your brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna
She's
say
taking you.
sometimes-
She's gonna find out what the tattoo is!
Next week, you get to find out the tattoo.
She's going to take you in the back. She's going to say to the rest of you, shop is closed.
So wait, we get 5 green potions.
Yeah, those are
Awesome.
Cure wounds. They're just regular cure wounds. Mostly our potions are expensive. Okay, very well done. Ooh, a night with Jenny Green Teeth.
Yeah.
She's not called Jenny Green Teeth for nothing, you know.
Yeah.
She could have had an orange
They
gem.
don't call me Grutz Breaker for nothing.
That sounds like a threat.
Whoever's,
In a good way.
whoever's recapping needs to end it at the recap and needs to say, and now we wake up and we see the grayish ash cheek with this on it.
Well, she's patting your ass as she's leading
Oh,
you
yeah.
in. Come on, get him on, little doggy.
Oh yeah.
Ready for you. All ready for you.
Hope you know how to work it.
No, it only goes one way. Right? All right, with that, we will see you next week, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll see what you find in Balaki.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Could be trouble.
And is now young. He's a younger man.
You feel better?
He does.
How long have you gone like that?
Like years.
He was very close.
He
to
probably
having
had the
to-
equivalent of 2 birthdays.
Going to the nursing home.
So,
But I never saw him that way. He always fought really well. So
fucking 80.
yeah, yeah. Always fought hard, good, strong.